Welcome to the Horror Hangout podcast where film fans watch the best and worst horror movies of all time and talk about them. My name is Ben Errington, and today I'm joined by regular co-host Mr.
Andy Conduit Turner. Hello, Bill. How you doing?
Don't call me Bill!
Fucking
Horrible,
hell.
horrible man. I'll be fuming about that. And we're joined by a very special returning guest. It is Ash Millman. And
Hello.
she's a
Hello.
horror presenter, writer, and streamer. Welcome to the show. Hello.
Hi. Thanks you for having me. I love that your impression of "Don't call me Bill" sounds exactly like "I'm not your mother."
Yes, I am.
I'm not your mother.
Oh wait, no, sorry, you're not my mother. That's the one. Got
Yeah.
it mixed up.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going for. I love
Yeah.
going for a Cat Slater. I know it was the other one who said that. You confused me now. Confused me
Sorry.
in my EastEnders lore.
Sorry.
That was Cell from EastEnders that said that.
Yeah.
For some reason, in the era of watching EastEnders, it was also a big for my group of friends Dragon Ball Z era. So most of the characters had an EastEnders Dragon Ball counterpart, which was mostly driven by the fact how much Peggy Mitchell looks like Frieza.
Okay. This was a niche bit of lore to unpack.
Niche bit of lore, but it all stacks up. It
Tell
all
you
stacks
what,
up perfectly.
if you've
I'll
just
send
started
you
listening,
I'll send you an
if you
infographic.
if you just started listening to this episode and you're continuing from now on, then well done, because that is a niche bit of lore to start with, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've
Welcome if
got
it's your
an
first episode.
incorrect quote and a beautiful bit of lore going on, a bit of Dragon Ball Z. Let's go.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, what our focus is here at the Horror Hangout is to be as impenetrable as possible.
Mhm.
And we also say words like fuck and bugger, making ourselves commercially unviable for a TikTok generation.
Impenetrable is something I'm just always striving for at all times. Wait, that makes me sound like I'm.
Especially when the grabber's about, all right, Ben?
Yeah.
That makes me sound like I'm like just really closeted. That made me sound, didn't it?
All
Got a
right,
real problem.
Clarkson.
Right. Anyway, it's October. Woo woo woo.
Is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. We're in spooky season, full swing. What does that mean to you, Ash? What do you like to do in October? What have you been
My
doing
God.
this October?
Well,
That's different from usual.
This October, I've decided that it's my it's my birthday month. So
Wow.
I've really gone hard on the I'm going to do something fun every week of October. Usually October is me panicking, stressing and feeling guilty about not putting out enough horror content because it's the most scary month of the year when I do it the rest of the year anyway. So like I'm like, well, how can I make it more? How can I do again better? Whereas now I'm like, actually, I'm gonna go and drink loads of beers and go to Berlin. So that's a
Oh,
better way of doing it.
And do a
hell
big
yes.
karaoke as well, right?
Of course, every weekend, unstoppable.
Yeah.
Every
What is your
weekend,
karaoke
karaoke.
song of choice?
Not every weekend. Sorry, that was an exaggeration. I'm sorry, Ben. I didn't mean to mislead you. But at least 2 weekends of the 4.
That's
Keep
big.
going.
my okay, right. I have a roster. Okay, but
Okay.
the main one is "Boom Shake the Room" by DJ Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith, the Fresh
Yep.
Prince. Then "Butterfly" by Crazy Town.
Good
Yeah.
choices.
And then, of course, and the latest edition, usually it would be Evanescence, Bring Me to Life, and I would be doing the rap part, but now I do the singing part. So,
What have you
That's-
So
been
you're
that's
looking for a
doing?
new rap partner, is what you're saying.
yeah, I basically had someone who refused to sing, and I did the singing, and was like, wow, this is new for me. I like it. I'm gonna
Move
stick to it.
over Amy Lee.
Yeah, it's
Get out
Ashley
of
Lee
here.
now. Ashley Lee.
Who's-
Ashley Lee.
Ashley Ashley
Ashley
Actually,
Lee.
Lee.
that's you.
Who's turning up to karaoke, getting up for Evanescence and then not participating in the rapping, screamy shouting?
Well, this is what I'm saying. But you'd have like a rap person and a sing person, don't you?
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
like, I'll rap, and they were like, no, you won't.
I like it
So-
when someone does both.
Oh, you want them to like? Okay, I like
Do
a
you have to-
duet. I love a duet.
Do you have to
Yeah,
change your
duet's good.
face and voice when you go for the thing? A bit like if you sing, when you sing Bohemian Rhapsody and you like make yourself big when you do the, and then you go,
Yeah,
make it really small.
yeah, 100%. Each of the songs has a different stance because some of them are raps, and I have to be like, right, I'm ready to eat this up. And then if I'm singing, if I'm going Amy Lee mode, I had a veil on at the time. My friends had got me like this like death to my 20s veil, so I looked like a goth bride, and had that on, being like, ah, okay. That was the vibe of it. So there was a little insight, small a touch.
Small birthday insight.
Love it.
That's grand times.
Yeah.
Have a birthday more often.
I
I
feel
know,
like
it's great, isn't it?
now you own a veil, you can just like wander the streets at night, freaking people out.
I do anyway. It's fine.
Just
It's really
walk through the
careful.
graveyard with it on.
Yeah, yeah. So I tell you, it's fine, guys. I don't need a veil to do that.
Just walk
The
up to people
veil.
and cryptically say, "No, you're not the one," and then run round the corner before they can see you.
Hell yes, absolutely. Do you have any plans for the big day? Not your birthday, that's came and gone. 31st of October.
I do. I'll be found in a special place doing a special event, but it's currently a secret. I think. How can I word this? I think keep an eye on on my socials, and it will be revealed. But yeah, I will be doing an all day little event, a live event, yet to be
Oh my
revealed.
God.
Oh,
But you
well,
heard it here first. There's an
An all
exclusive for
day.
you.
Is it an exclusive? There
Yeah.
we go. We're going to lead with that, Andy. That's what we're going to lead with. Forget
yeah.
Black
What about you,
Friday.
Ben? Have you got any announcements to make for Halloween time? Will you be celebrating your wedding
No,
anniversary?
not
Not
on,
that
on the
weekend?
31st. On the 24th, we are. But guess what we're doing? We're
Going trick or
going to
treating on the
Forbidden Worlds
24th.
Film Festival and
Woo!
Happy
watching
anniversary.
Australian Ozploitation horror movies.
Sick. That sounds so good.
I mean, we might be going out for a bit of grub as well, but
Ooh.
mostly those films. And luckily, my wife Charlie has not vetoed that. She's gone, yeah, I'll do that.
Listen, but
And I've
I'm
gone.
choosing what we have for Waggers, and if they send us 3 bao buns, I get 2 of them.
I went to Waggers last week, Andy, in Bristol without you. First time without you.
That's all right, Ben. I do live 500 miles away. I can forgive you.
I did think of you though. I thought,
Oh, you did. You little raise a little glass to
I
me.
wonder what Andy would have if he was here. That's what I thought.
Oh,
Oh, well,
what's the go-to Waggers? What's the go-to Waggers order?
I like a firecracker chicken.
Mm-hmm.
If I feel if I want a safe bet, then you can't go wrong with the katsu curry, and they will bring you more sauce if you ask them to.
Yeah.
They will. I
Yeah,
can't remember what I had now. I usually go for a ramen, but sometimes too slurpy in there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And that
Yeah.
big wooden spoon, too tempting to get the whole thing in your mouth.
and then try and turn your head round to see if it changes shape.
Exactly. I can't remember what I had. It was good though. It was good. I liked it.
Well, if crashing Ben's anniversary a week later doesn't tempt you, and you can't make it to Ash's to be announced event, I will be in Salt Lake City Airport for most of Halloween. So come and see me there.
Yeah.
This is like a
You do have
movie.
to have a flight, a boarding pass for a flight that's go around the same time. But I'll be around in the waiting areas.
Halloween at Salt Lake City Airport with Andy Conduit Turner. Sounds great to me.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
like an evening with.
An evening with just you, just standing in the waiting area, just doing an announcement, talking horror movies. Hell
Oh,
yeah!
I love that. I love having your own little area, being like, so who's up for it, eh? Who's coming?
Yeah.
Who's
Come
coming
on.
over?
Thanks for turning up, everybody. Nice to see
To be
you.
fair, this is such an obscure thing. If you are going to be in Salt Lake City Airport on the same time as me and Halloween Day, you come and mention that you've heard this on Horror Hangout. Only the first 2, I will buy you a beer. That's an official offer.
That's as good as an offer for a beer from Andy Conduit Turner ever gets.
That's it. I'm flying to Salt Lake. I want a beer. That's it.
It's
Sorry,
definitely
event
worth
cancelled.
Other exciting stuff. Ash, you were on the official YouTube channel horror gaming video thingy.
I know. I was on the YouTube video.
Yeah.
YouTube's YouTube video. That's
Your
mad.
face reacting.
What
to
were you
things.
reacting to?
I was so. If you'd watched the video, Andy, I wasn't reacting. I was. It was a creator confessions thing. So it's like a little series they do where they have people in kind of niche communities. So I think they've done one for like fishing, and they've done another one, and then they've done this horror gaming one, and it's basically like you talking about being a horror gamer on YouTube, and then they used the clip, which was me getting jump scared in the cabin factory, is where that came from, because some like there's a trick in there. I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but if you haven't, basically it's a really jump scare heavy game, and I was playing it on live stream, and someone came into my stream and was like, oh, have you turned jump scares on? You have to do it from the menu, it's off by default. And I was like, what? Like I'm already getting my absolute shit scared out of me, multiple. Like, what do you mean the jump scares are off? So I went to the menu to have a look, and lo and behold, the menu icon was there to turn jump scares on. So you do it, tick, cross even, depending on what icon you use. And when you close out the menu, it's just a woman's face screaming at you,
Oh, I
like in the
knew
scare
it.
mazes.
That's
And yeah, so I
that's
was
not
like,
on.
because I just wasn't expecting it. I'd totally fallen for it. So it literally like stopped my heart for a second, and then it resumed.
Your
And then
soul left
and then
your
it carried
body.
on.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
absolute trickster, that
I
wag
know.
Hate
who
that.
came on there.
Yeah, that's what I said as well. I couldn't stop. The only word I could say was Trixie, Trixie, Trixie.
I'll find you.
You
Yeah,
never listen to anything anyone says in the chat, right? Never trust anything.
I know. Lesson learned in it. But yeah, that's what I
Lesson
was
learned.
reacting to because I know what you're talking about with the reaction, but it wasn't a reaction video.
Well, I watched the full thing because I thought, bearing in mind it's a trailer, I just saw the bit of the person I know and was like, I've
Yeah,
seen that. I've
yeah,
absorbed the content I need.
yeah. No,
Not
it's
there
all
to
right.
feed the rest of their algorithm. I've seen the bit.
Exactly, it's fine.
But I will,
I'm
if you've
off.
got more to say, I'll come and watch
Oh, don't
those
worry.
exact bits.
Everybody else that's listening, go and watch it. Don't worry, Andy. You don't have to.
Thank you. Well, I
I'll
will
allow
for
it.
you.
Shall we discuss a little bit the Horror Game Awards 2025? Because the event is coming up on the 13th of December. Live stream event. That's right, isn't it? Ash?
Yeah,
How
yeah. It's
exciting.
all up and coming. It's going to be live. It's going to be broadcasted out. There's going to be horror goodness. There's going to be presenters from all across the industry. I will be hosting alongside Will and Phil, who are the co-creators of the Horror Game Awards. They just have me along like their little pet in the middle. And yeah, it's gonna be really, really fun. Like I'm really excited about it. I think this is our biggest one yet. Like they always get bigger because it just grows and grows each year. If you not as in I'm not like you pair, but if people haven't seen Horror Game Awards Halloween showcase, that was really fun. Something a bit different we did where we went out and did some filming and tried to make it quite silly as well, alongside all of the lovely trailers that we showcased for upcoming horror games for the spooky season. But yeah, December 13th looks set to be quite a big step up, and we're all very excited for it and also quite nervous. Ooh.
Amazing. And then people are
Very
going to be able to
exciting.
watch that live
Yeah,
online as it goes out.
Yeah, 100%.
Nominees,
Amazing.
are they out at the end of October? Am I reading that correctly? End of
There'll
October?
be nominations will like open and then the jury will do stuff, then people can vote on them and that kind of thing. So we've got like a little timeline for it, but keep an eye on socials for the exact dates of everything.
What are your big horror games of 2025?
She might
so
not be able
far?
to stay. She might get done for
That's
insider trading and go to prison like Sonic's dad.
Oh my god. I was about to just be like, here's my answer as well. So thank you, Andy, for saving me from that.
The bookies will be all over this.
I
Big listeners to
know.
Horror Hangout of the gambling community.
Yeah, honestly, there's been so many solid games this year. Give me 1 second because I was literally looking at this on my PlayStation app earlier, which is my primary gaming phone. My primary gaming space. I'm looking at it on my phone. The thing is, right, I'm going to be so honest with you. I play a lot of horror games. I do. But 2 games came out, I think, this year. At least one. Hold on. Let me check. 2 games came out this year, I think.
Is where does Silent Hill F rank up there yet, or have you not far enough into it? Would you say?
Was this year? Sorry, hold on. I paused. I'm back. Did a little quick research to make sure it was this year because it feels like last year. There's been 2 games out this year. There's been 2 games out this year alongside all the horror games that I've enjoyed that have taken up all of my time, and they are like one of them's Oblivion remastered and one's Silk Song, and they aren't horror games. So I feel like such a fraud being like, let's all talk about horror games. I'm like, these are the 2 games that I love playing.
No,
And they're quite
both
nice.
of them count. Oblivion, skeletons, demons, horror.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Silk Song, all bugs, in it?
It's all bloody
Honestly,
bugs.
crawlies.
Genuinely, without being like a freak about it, you could argue both of them as horror games. Absolutely, like the experiences that you have in Oblivion are so kind of like dark fantasy coded. Like you're trying to stop the uprising of a demon breaking through from the outer planes to take over everything. Oblivion gates are opening up that rip you through to the other realm where like malformed creatures are there trying to eat you alive. There's vampires, there's goblins, there's creatures all trying to kill you and skin you. The Dark Brotherhood is a league of assassins that you have to work with to kill people to death. Like there's so many things in there that are so actually quite dark. And people think of it as this fantasy game, whereas actually like it's much darker than Skyrim and there's a lot more actual horror experiences in it. Silksong is a horror game for the difficulty alone as well.
Yeah.
But they're just things that obviously don't fall into classic horror categories. So, Silent Hill F, definitely for horror gaming, I really, really like it. Like the exploration of the female experience, of femininity, of feminism, of kind of societal expectation and the subversion of that, and also Hinako's character, and how she explores kind of being quite a masculine woman, and then you get a lot of her putting other women down in it when she's when she's writing stuff. And I think it's just a really interesting way of looking at what it's like to be a teenage woman, figuring out yourself, and then a teenage woman, a teenager, figuring out yourself, and then kind of coming back and reassessing your opinions on things, and realizing how misogyny can be internalized from outside places as well. Sorry, I could go on for ages about the female experience of Silent Hill F. I think it's so gorgeous, and it's definitely up there as one of my favorite horror experiences of this year for sure. There's so many good games out this year though. There's literally so many. Dead Reset as well. Really like that. FMV is back, baby.
Yeah, I love Dead Reset. I was going to finish it before I'm going to talk about it in any great detail, but
Yeah.
I have to, and those guys are so nice as well. It goes a long way for me when you know that the people making it are super into the genre. They really enjoyed making it. It's like, yeah, I'm on board for this.
100%. Like Wells Interactive just deserve the world and all their flowers. Like they work really hard and do really cool stuff, and constantly push things in new directions and have a blast. Like you can tell they have fun. I think that they're a really good, amazing company that are pushing cool shit out. So yeah, nothing but love for Wells Interactive. I'm glad that we get to talk about their games.
Didn't they announce another game as well? Something
they got a bundle of stuff coming. There's all sorts of bits and pieces. So yeah, they're literally just churning. They're churning the good stuff.
Churning the good butter. February 2026, I think, is Something Evil's coming out. I'm assuming that's the name of it. They've not just gone Something Evil's coming.
Something evil question mark. What is that?
Talking to Silk Song, I've been playing Hollow Knight for the first time, and I think definitely horror, because I was lost in a bloody labyrinth with loads of spiders after me for ages.
Oh my god, Deep Nest is the quintessential horror experience.
That's it. I lost 1,200 geo.
Why were you in Deep Nest with 1,200 geo?
I don't know.
Are you a psycho?
I'm gonna get out.
Are you a dumbass? Why are you in Deep Nest with 1,200 geo?
I didn't know I was going into Deep Nest. I was like, this seems all right. I'll get loads of geo in here. I'll collect it all. Ruined.
And then the centipedes start coming. Oh,
absolutely.
Do you know how long it took me to work out that I could ride the centipede by by hitting it? Ages. Accident. It was an accident that I did it. I went, oh what?
Oh my god. Yeah.
I didn't do too badly in Hollow Knight, but I faced the worst real life horror of any type of gaming experience, where you get far enough that the difficulty's begun to ramp up. So I got about as far in Hollow Knight, when you go to that council of elder lads, the big tall men, and they all have a go at you in a big gang, trying to absolutely pile in on you. So I got that far, reasonably far, not by no means the start of the game.
I mean, it's a scratch, but yeah.
Yeah, but then
sorry, you just took that then,
But then, I can take it. I know there's loads, but I'm going for the amount that I would be bothered to finish it, which is to see one load of credits and then be like, well, as long as I never boot this up again, I can assume I 100%ed it. But so I got that far, but it's far enough that it's not giving you tutorials. You should know all the mechanics by then. And then I got distracted for a month, and then you forget. And then I was like, I'm shit at this now. I don't know how anything works. I'm gonna have to literally start over.
I've been glutton for punishment, just been used to getting my ass kicked. I went from Blasphemous to Silent Hill F, now to Hollow Knight.
The combat league of, oh my god, that's upset me for you. It's good fun, but it's hard work.
It's good fun, but I'm losing the will to live occasionally.
Yeah. The Blasphemous to Silk Songs.
This was after you did Elden Ring DLC and a ton of Dark Souls. Ben just doesn't like his life more free.
I don't like my life now. And I got a platinum on Night Rain.
Nice. Well done. You should shout about that every chance you get.
I will.
Yeah.
Anyway, shall we talk about some other horror news?
Okay.
We've got a couple of trailers this week that we've seen. The first one I'll talk about is a movie called Primate, which is opening Fright Fest Halloween at the end of the month in London. This is a killer chimp movie Directed by Johannes Roberts. That's right, isn't it?
Oh, 47 meters
47
down,
meters
man.
down. Strangers Pray at Night. Welcome to Raccoon City.
Yeah.
Two good ones there.
He's not saying which.
Yeah. And so, Andy, did you see the trailer? Ash, have you
I
seen
haven't
the
watched
trailer?
it yet.
Have
You know,
seen
I've been on the road.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
So
been a
it's all
busy
you,
month.
Ben. Give describe to us with theatre of the
Yeah.
mind what we might see.
I sent it's basically like Cujo with a chimpanzee. I sent it to my mum. I
Okay.
said, "Look at this killer monkey horror." She said, "I feel sorry for him." Guess what the chimpanzee guess what the chimpanzee's name is?
Dennis,
Um.
Gary,
Ben.
Bill,
Chimpanzee's name is Ben, and the trailer
Ben.
and the poster says there's something wrong with Ben.
Oh, you need that on your wall right now.
I go, tell me something I don't know. So basically, it looks like there's a chimpanzee, and it's like practical, so it's not an actual chimpanzee. It just looks like
Oh.
somebody in prosthetics. Very like Congo coded because it communicates. The chimpanzee
Tell me
Ben
more.
communicates in a similar way to Amy in Congo. Amy, that's my sister's name. We're just like we were named after chimps. What's going
The
down?
ape family.
A bloody ape family
What's your dad's
communicating
name?
via.
Billy Jeff Tips.
So it looks like he gets bitten by something that's got rabies. I read
Oh.
somewhere maybe a mongoose or something. Anyway, he comes into a
Sorry.
house
I don't
full
know
of
what it's
full
funny.
of like teenagers who are all staying in this like big house with a pool, having a party while like
Well, they're
parents
getting
are away.
haunted by a chimp.
Not haunted,
A rabid
ripped
chimp who's
apart.
got mongoose disease.
Oh yeah.
Chimpanzee comes in and they go, "All right, Ben, where have you been? Are you all right?" And it goes, and
Oh, don't worry. Can you imagine walking in, you being in your house having a pool party and not already being devastatingly terrified when an ape walks in, a chimp walks in. Oh, it's just Ben. Uh-oh.
an ape
He's
in a
got a mongoose
t-shirt.
bite on him.
Oh God!
Yeah.
I know that bite anywhere. That's a mongoose. That's the tooth of a mongoose.
That's going to make him raging.
The poster
Yeah.
is like Ben in the corner of a room, like facing the corner with a little teddy by his feet.
Oh my God! I'm gonna Google this as well. I need to look
Need
at
to
it.
watch
I need
it.
to look at it.
I hope
What's
at
it?
some point he
Honest-
does I hope he does the Donkey Kong Down and B Smash Brothers special where he just Congos the floor and sends all the kids spiraling
Get out
into
of the
the
way!
air.
He's gonna do a down and B.
Oh my God! That's so. Ugh, my phone's really greasy. Excuse me. But look at how sad it is. That's so
I know.
real.
I'm like the thing is I'm desperate to see this film as well because ape horror. That's that's one of the horror hangout specials. We love an ape horror, so looking forward to this big time.
What about the primary
Do
pillars?
you go ape for the ape horror? Do you go
Yeah.
bananas for ape
Absolutely
horror?
bananas.
Yeah.
Do you go orangutan? No. Do you... yeah. The answer is yeah.
We go non-human primates for monkey films.
We go
But-
Ben.
We go bloody Ben.
There you go. That'll be on the red bubble, the horror hangout one. Ben, we go Ben for monkey horror.
The practical effects look so Congo though. Like Ben when he's going full evil monkey mode, looks like one of the bad gorillas from the end of Congo. Big scary, terrified face, crazed beast. It says here.
You know what they're weak against though, Ben? Fucking massive space lasers. If
Oh, yeah.
one of those kids has got one of them on them.
There's a bit in the trailer where like they go, Ben can't swim, everybody jump in the pool, and they're all like in the pool huddled in the middle.
That is true. Monkeys are weak against
American-
water.
The
Or rock
American
types.
accent is so funny.
Come on, guys.
Do you mean good? Do you mean good? Is that what you mean?
It is good. It is good. It was just like, well, it just reminded me so specifically of me and my dad every time when I was like a child and we would like pretend like crazy stuff was happening around the house. The thing we'd always do was pretend that the rug in the middle of the carpet was a boat, and we'd go, "Get in the boat!" But it'd always be like American accents, be like, "Hold on, the sea's coming in. There's a shark," and that was the energy of
love
that.
We've all had the same
Everybody
child.
get in the boat. He can't get in the water.
Floor is lava.
Or
That
as
sounds
they
like a
say in
floor is
America,
lava
sorry for American
scenario.
listeners, what we're saying is water.
Get in
But
the
what?
water.
Water.
But yeah, this looks bloody banging. I'm all over
That
it.
looks so
Can't wait.
good. I'm glad we've
Yeah.
got more monkey horror as well, and that the monkey horror specialists are here to talk about it. I am
Yeah.
interested in your takes.
Yeah,
Like,
and
because like no, like Nope was like very scary when it had its monkey business going on, and The Fall of the House of Usher, the monkey, frightening.
Oh, I've not seen that yet. Is
I've
there
not only watched the first one of those, not seen
is
the
there a
big
monkey in it?
apes.
Killer monkey.
There's
Oh,
Killer Monkey.
straight to the top of the watch list.
I'm
Yeah,
all
there's
over
monkey
it.
horror. There's
Come
monkey
on.
horror. It's nasty.
For those watching the video, the best bit about that was shaking his head in disbelief. Then Ben did a big breath out and puffed up his cheeks, much like a monkey would.
Yeah,
You've got that
exactly.
ancestral
That's what I'm
power.
going for. But yeah, we love an ape horror, so let's look forward to it. Because apes are scary. We're like all the time. You're like, oh, killer chimpanzee. Remember when that chimpanzee ripped a woman's face off? Yes, we always remember that. We say it all the time. There's like a
I'm
moment
never
in
not
the
thinking
trailer,
about that.
which is like the 911 call from that real life thing, which is they've like recreated it for this film.
Audio only. No, he's ripping my face off. You're
He ripped her face off.
Oh, no.
You.
Back off.
Oh my God, his face is off. Get in the boat.
Yeah, people talking, there's that thing about, how often men think about the Roman Empire. For me, that is how often I think of someone getting their face torn off by a non-human primate.
What's that?
Primate is your Roman Empire. I love this.
Always thinking about ways an ape could get me or how I might in turn get them first.
Yeah.
Water, their weakness.
Water. So that's the only way, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like science, but just monkeys.
Yeah. In many
Swing
ways.
away.
In many ways, an ape is a lot like an onyx. You have to fight them with water, otherwise.
Fair play. We've also got a trailer for Silent Night, Deadly Night. Christmas
I did not
slasher
like-
movie
Yeah.
remake with Rohan Campbell, who was like Michael Myers kind of regen.
Mike Jr.
Michael Myers Jr. in Halloween Ends. Now
Scrappy
he's
dude, the scrappy dude to Michael Myers.
yeah.
Come on, Michael, let me at him.
And then the most ridiculous ending ever. Well, if you can't have her, no one can. Kill self. That makes sense. That doesn't make sense.
Like Millhouse with Bart's soul.
That doesn't make sense. If you can't have her, no one can. I'm gonna kill myself. Excuse me. My God. Anyway, so 12th of December is this when it's out in the UK and the US. Rohan Campbell's Billy, obviously in Silent Night, Deadly Night. Billy witnesses his parents' grisly murder on Christmas Eve. That's different, isn't it, to the concept of
Not
Silent
the
Night,
same.
Deadly Night? The same.
Yeah, that's what happens. I don't know if
I-
it's Christmas Eve. I
Hang
don't
on a
check the
minute. No,
calendar.
he just witnessed someone. He just witnessed his mum copping off with Santa, if you remember correctly.
No, an
God.
horrible Santaman says, "Oh, can I have a lift? Sleigh's broken." Then he goes, "Ha, be assaulted and murdered,
Well,
family."
what am I thinking of?
Yeah, what are you thinking of actually? Because I was fully believed it. I was like, oh
What's
yeah.
the cop
yeah.
off
Just the
with
mum
Santa
coughing up
film?
a Santa. That might just be your life, Ben, if you crept downstairs on Christmas Eve.
And he was a monkey.
Ape Santa.
and then I ripped my own parents' face off, and now I'm a serial killer.
Yeah, you saw Santa copping off with your mum and went, "If I can't have her, no one can." Slit your own.
Slits own throat. So obviously a remake of the 80s horror classic. You know, we've talked about this all the time on films that need to be remade and don't. This is a perfectly legitimate remake, I reckon. Why not?
Has
Pretty
it been
positive
remade
buzz,
before?
right?
I don't think it's been remade before. It's just had loads of sequels, right?
Right,
There's been a few.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking of then. I was going to say, I feel like Silent Night, Deadly Night has like a legacy.
Wait a minute, I'm
Black
going back.
Christmas has had more remakes than you've had hot dinners.
I want to go
Yeah.
back a step now. Sorry.
Okay.
Apologies for this. Apologies, Ash. Apologies.
Come back to
you,
apes.
not you, Andy. No, not apologies to you. Christmas Evil is where he sees his mum copping off with Santa.
Oh.
Christmas Evil. I've definitely seen it. Is that the one where the put
You've
upon
definitely
toy maker
seen
just
it.
has-
We did a bloody Christmas
but
episode on it
is
last
that-
year.
But is that the one where the toy maker just goes to that wicked Christmas party?
Yeah.
He like goes to a working men's club and has a big dance,
Yeah.
and then says to the kids, "Listen to your parents.
Listen
Lord,
to
I'm
this.
fucking gonna kill you."
We only covered this film last Christmas, so it's ridiculous that we've both forgotten. But a young boy named Harry Stadlin witnesses a man dressed as Santa Claus come down their chimney, dirty boy, eat the milk and cookies they provided for him, and leaves presents under the tree. Later, when Harry goes out of bed to investigate, he sees his mother being sexually groped by the Santa man.
Oh wait, hold on.
I think consensually.
Okay,
Yeah.
consensually, because I was going to make a joke
Consensual
about it.
roleplay with a dad dressed as Santa, right?
Yep. And then he
Oh,
goes, instead of asking my mom and dad what happened and learn about the birds and the bees, I'm going to become a Santa
Let me just
serial killer.
internalize this and go mad
yeah.
in the years to come.
33 years later, you went mad.
That
It's
took
a
a
slow
while.
burn.
You got to have your
Slow
shit
burn
together
Devastating.
by then, haven't you?
sometimes.
Yeah. Must have
Anyway,
been when he hit the wall.
Yeah, you hit the wall. What value have I got left?
he's
There,
free.
you're a son of a-
He's 3 years into the wall.
I know. He's in the wildling territory right now.
Yeah. Um,
Ash at 33, you're going to think of something that you saw when you were 8 and go, I'm going to lose my mind about this.
Exactly. I'm locking in. I'm locking in
I
now.
remember that time when a rug in my living room was a boat. Oh!
Ah!
Before you know it, you're drowning people.
And the last piece of news I'm going to talk about is I had a lovely interview this week with Sarah Dern, star of Shelby Oaks, Riley
Ooh.
Brennan herself. And that's up and available online now. So please go and check it out. We talk about the Chris Stuckman directed supernatural horror mystery film. And there's a bloody billboard in LA with her face on it, just says, "Who took Riley Brennan?" And that's it. That's dangerous. Dangerous game. People are going to think she's missing.
I'll tell you what, Ben, hearing your interview back, you had a lovely conversation. If the question was, who took Riley Brennan to prom for a lovely platonic night out, the answer would be Ben Errington. What a lovely chat.
Oh.
He got on like a house
Right, I thought he was an
on
insane monkey.
fire.
Something
Turns
wrong
out
with Ben.
An
You can be
insane
two
monkey is
things.
exactly Sarah Dern's type.
Woo!
Woohoo! Anyway, it was lovely. Go and listen to it. Hopefully, I didn't say anything silly. Did I say anything silly, Andy?
You said, I would say, almost exclusively sensible things.
Wow.
Yes.
Not to say that it was
Finally!
a real dull episode. You were perfectly charming, entertaining, nothing silly though.
Oh.
You've really helped my fragile ego there. Thank you so much. I
That's what
appreciate
friends
it.
are for, Ben. I know
Yep.
typically you've been the meanest to your friends, but I think sometimes listen out here, everybody. Just
We're
be kind
past
to your
that point,
friends.
aren't
It's
we?
all right.
We're past that
Yeah.
point. We're always kind to each other. It's out on the 31st of October. Don't go and watch it on the 31st of October. Tune into the live stream of wait, now what's happening on the 31st of October?
Do the thing that Ash is doing that's to
Tune
be
into
announced.
Ash's
We're doing
thing.
an evening in Salt Lake City. That's
An
what we're
evening in
doing.
Salt Lake
Airport.
City.
Go
Yeah.
watch the film on the 1st of November. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Go and do that. We
that's what I
saw it at Fright Fest last year, but apparently it reshoots and it's drastically changed. So it's almost like we can go and watch it again and enjoy it.
Yeah.
All over again.
Little
Andy.
treat.
I want to see what's changed since last time.
Yeah, me too. The old bloody fig.
You can imagine that's a completely different film. I'm looking for my sister has become a mysterious factory owner has given away 5 tickets for a tour of his factory and a lifetime supply of chocolate. It's an entirely different movie. What I know sounds mad.
And there's a
I'd
whole
watch it.
family sharing a bed. They've all got bed sores, but as soon as there's a chance to go into a chocolate factory, they all leap up. Absolute benefit for all.
Their universal credit is sanctioned. And then the Daily Mail realised that they've been
Oh,
vindicated.
dear.
It turns out everyone is a cheat.
Ah, there we go. Sounds great. Any more news? Got anything, Andy? Sometimes you got something under your hat.
Nothing big news-wise. You launched a couple of episodes you recorded recently. I know if you go to the feed or Hangout News, you can go and listen to me have a lovely chat about sequels and a lot about the Simple Plan Scooby-Doo entry with Bill Wood, author of Let's Split Up and I'll Be Right Back.
Oh, did you talk about that as well? Do you?
We did talk about that.
Oh.
You didn't, I mean, of course, Ben doesn't need to listen to my interviews back because he knows they'll have been conducted so professionally there'll be no edits required.
Well, listen,
But
it was. I didn't listen to it all, but I'll get to it. I do
Yeah,
love
it's a-
Scooby Doo.
we had a lovely chat. And I can say this being significantly older, what a lovely young man Bill Wood is.
What a lovely young man. People say this generation have got a bad rap. I say he's a delightful fella.
Yeah. And he
Aw.
also he's entered into lots of conversations. We've had quite a few people have interviewed recently. Have had their
Is it
introductions from
intimate.
it is an intimate interview. We're getting into the absolute heart of it, Ash. Lot to answer for cool / slightly like irresponsible aunties and uncles coming up recently for people's introduction to horror. So not your square old mum and dad,
Yeah.
but your badass auntie who goes, "Yeah, have some lottery tickets and a Freddy Krueger DVD."
And a scratch
Woo!
card.
Yeah.
love
And
that.
fags. Okay. Shall we talk about what we've been watching? Anything we've seen in the last 7 days or more, of course. Ash, you're not on the show every week. Anything you've seen recently? Any new releases? I'm sure you've been up to speed with all your new releases as well. Have you seen? What have you seen?
Ooh, VHS Halloween was my big one recently. Obviously, that's a
Yeah.
little bit earlier in October, but I really liked
No,
it.
no,
I
we
thought
could
it was
talk
really
about
good.
that.
I thought it was a strong entry.
Mm.
Yeah, very silly though. It was very silly. There was lots of
Mm.
silliness to it. So when it got to like that really horrible, torturous segment, I was like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, I'm getting tonal whiplash." But yeah, I thought it was really good. I liked that it had a big mix of everything and that it was a little freaky with it. But I think VHS 2 is still my favorite.
Oh, I know. So VHS 2, is that literally just numbered 2? I think my favorite is the
Yeah.
90s one. I love Ratma.
Yeah,
Oh,
we like
that one. Yeah,
Ratma,
that
don't
one's
we?
a
Yeah.
very close second.
Hail
But yeah,
Ratma.
2 is the one. It's got like the safe haven one where like it's like there's a bunch of people at a cult, and it's got the one with the eyeball transplant
Oh,
in.
yeah.
I
Yes.
like both of those.
Yeah, we
Good
did do a little.
stuff.
We were going to do a little ranking of the old VHS episode,
Interesting.
weren't we? And
Yeah,
I think,
we'll get ourselves on the pod. We've been interviewing like bloody crazy. If there was an animal that interviewed loads of people, we'd be them. But there aren't any. It's almost exclusively a
we'd
human
be
trait.
them.
I need to say I also had this same idea. So if it crops up, I don't want to be like I stole that from Horror Hangout. That we're going to rank VHS segments. So I'm
You're
just saying
not.
that hands up now. It is in the cards. So
Even if you did steal it from Horror Hangout, I'd respect you for
Quick, Ben,
Yeah.
let's
the
stay up
grind.
all night and record it today.
Let's stay on after this episode right now. Come on.
yeah. We
We'll
can
do it
compare
live.
notes, see who
Yeah.
does the best one.
What's the one where there's like? Is there one that was like a woman who might be like a vampire or something like that? No, probably more than one.
That's VHS 2, isn't it?
What am I thinking of? The
Are
one
you
where
thinking
she's
of Trick
like,
or Treat, where she's like the werewolf and the
No,
no,
it's like those horrible sodges go out on a night out,
the
like
succubus?
harassing women,
succubus. That's it. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
and then
Succubus.
she
Yeah.
Very
robs off
different.
with him. Yeah.
Yeah. And she's like,
I remember.
yeah.
She is exactly that.
yeah.
Yeah,
My
terrifying.
only minus points for I think VHS 2 is the one that's mean to dogs, where the aliens drop in from the sky.
They do. I love that bit.
Oh, oh yeah.
Also do it again.
Anything else? Any other new releases or anything that you've been watching this Halloween season?
Black Phone 2.
Black
Yeah.
Phone 2.
Black
Yeah.
Phone.
Why is it
Uh,
not called the Black Phone 2? Excuse me.
It is, isn't it?
No, it isn't.
I guess it's a different black phone, so it's actually a black phone, not the black phone.
I've been
Are you sure it's not the Black Phone 2?
on the Wikipedia page is Black Phone 2. On the title that came
You
up, it said
can't be
Black Phone
trusting
2 because I
Wikipedia, then anyone can enter that. Wolf from
Oh my
Gladiators
god.
could have written
No,
that.
no, he is right. He is right. I hold my hands up and accept Ben's truth. Like, yeah.
don't
It's
make
just
me
I
go.
have my cinema ticket here, right? I'm holding it up to the camera and it says the Black
Oh
Phone.
yeah.
That's
You
why I
can-
questioned
To be
it.
fair, if you were going to have any like physical evidence, I think Cinema Ticket is up there. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
called Black
But
Phone.
that's actually just the wrong title. It doesn't say Black Phone 2, it just says the Black Phone.
Yeah.
So,
Get your money back.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Wrong
You sent
film.
me to see a film from 2023, eh?
Huh?
Exactly. Andy, have you seen anything you wanted to
Um,
mention?
A couple of bits, but I'm trying to keep my powder dry, Ben, because I know we've committed to doing a special Fright Fest Halloween episode, which lots of the stuff I've been watching
Talk about that yet, mate?
is from. We gotta keep it
We
till
do have
get
to
there.
say we're not attending in person, and we've been told we cannot see Primate, so we have to wait till
Oh.
January for Primate.
Oh, you guys got me so excited for it, and it's not out until January.
That's
No.
that's like
Unless you can get
Insidious.
yourself to London on Halloween, but you're busy, Ash.
I can't. I'm not there.
Can you imagine if your announcement is now Ash is going to the cinema alone
Yeah.
to watch?
To watch Ben the Chimpanzee.
Yes, so we'll talk about that, but we're going to talk about almost everything else. Loads of good watches. The one thing I will share with you, Ben, I didn't talk about an episode last week, so I've saved it for this one. I've continued my journey with seminal horror television series Friday the 13th, the TV show. From that alternate universe where Sean William Scott became Deadpool, and when you go to a pub and ask for a Pepsi, sometimes they go, "Is Coke all right?" And this is the most popular TV show that was ever on. But no, in the reality we live in, it's just one that's often forgotten. The next episode of season 2, you ready, Ben? It was called The Master of Disguise.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
And it's about an actor who has an enchanted, read cursed, makeup kit. And he, in his life beforehand, was horrible old hunchback, and he only played right old mingers on camera, but actually he's used it to become a sexy, sexy leading man.
Oh.
And in the story, our heroes have obviously they can't just be collecting haunted items all the time. They're going to make a little sideline, and they are renting out non-haunted antiques to production crews. And you'll never guess what happens, Ben. Mickey only falls in love with the handsome, handsome makeup monster
Why
man.
is there a love story? There's a love story every week. These guys need to settle down.
Well, they try to settle down, but unfortunately, every time one of them falls in love,
Someone
the
dies.
person usually is either a baddie or dies.
Oh my
It's
God, this is my love life.
Oh, it's not explicit that she magically falls in love. I don't know how often that happens to you, Ash. Do you ever get hit by an arrow from like a haunted Cupid statue, and then the person is cursed to try and murder you the second you say you love them?
I may not have noticed the arrow, but I've had a very eerily similar experience.
Yeah,
once or twice.
Yeah.
Well, what you need to, if you want to navigate these love life problems, Ash, is you need a cousin that you hang around with quite a bit, who's quite protective and will get in lots of mortal peril, and then and to be honest, it was a program from the 80s, so even though Jack is very old man coded in this, he probably is 50 in real life. And you need like an elder person who basically can do disguises and jobs. So Mickey falls in love with him. It's quite legitimate, but unfortunately, his makeup box that he has does have a curse, and for him to remain handsome, he has to do murders on people all the time. And he's convinced in a jealous rage that maybe Mickey only loves him because he's handsome. She wouldn't love him if he was a minger like he is
a
in
real
real life.
shallow hell situation.
It's a real shallow hell situation. Again, it's an old series, so once again, like with many love situations in this series, it ends badly. Though, on a positive note, I don't think he dies. It's not left clear. He's last seen sort of sobbing in her arms. He may have died of grief. He may have just gone to prison for those murders, but he's out of the picture in any way. And once again,
we'll never see him again.
It's a bit like the end of an episode. Sometimes, increasingly, as we got into season 2, the end of a Friday the 13th, the series episode is very much like the end of an episode of Law and Order, where they've sort of won, but they sit in their office and go, and do a big sigh.
They go, I don't know if I'm cut out for this anymore. There's a haunted item every week.
The last 8 people I've fallen in love with have died in front of my face in a really gruesome way.
Yeah.
I died the other week. I had my soul shot out of me with a magic coin, and only in a bit of trickery were you able to bring me back to life instead of the devil.
I feel like the risk far outweighs the reward in this situation at all times. Like
they're good old lads, though, and I do like the gang from Friday the 13th. Would you both like a guess about what the next episode is going to be about based on the title?
Yes.
So next week, possibly, depends what time we finish there. Maybe I'll watch it before bed. Little treat. Friday the 13th, Series 2, Episode 7, Wax Magic.
Surfboard.
It's House of Wax like situation for sure. They're going to go into Madame Two Swords. They're going to go to Madame Two Swords and fall in love with a wax person and kiss them, and they get stuck to them because they're made of wax, and then they become one. They melt into each other.
Who will it be a waxwork of? Harry Styles.
Harry Styles was not born yet, Ben. Be serious.
Ben.
It'll be a waxwork.
There's something wrong with Ben.
It'll be a waxwork of Prince. A really small
one. More sensible. Thank you. Playing properly. What's your prediction, Ben? Ash has got a really good one.
I've already said like Madame Two Swords waxwork is a legit, a really good guess, but I know this show. This show is never what you expect, so I said surfboard.
Yeah.
Someone's waxing the surfboard. It's a haunted surfboard. I don't know.
And you'll be the best surfer, but you've got to murder a kid or something.
You'll be the best surfer, but you've got to murder Steve Irwin with a stingray.
Yeah, like that time there was once, Ash, I mean, get into this program. There was once a magical crib who could hold a baby who was born terminally unalive, but it was a crib that was on the Titanic when it sunk. So you had to drown 7 people for your baby to live.
Oh my God. Okay.
I thought you said it was a
Well,
haunted
Lots of
crib.
drownings happen.
It was a
I'm
haunted
gonna
crib
guess
like
that
MTV
Wax
Cribs.
Magic is this is a penny crayon era, everybody. I think this person's gonna have
Wax
some
crayon.
magical wax crayons, and
yeah.
you can draw things that come to life, but only horrible things.
Oh man, I tell you what, I'd really like it to be is haunted bikini wax kit, and if you get all your
Yeah.
pubes off, you become possessed by the devil or something.
Yeah, you will
Yeah.
have
If you get them all off.
absolutely
Yeah.
the straightest, smoothest lines of a pube
Yeah.
job you'd ever seen.
It sounds
But
like
unfortunately, you do have to kill someone.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
a Wario
exactly.
mini game. Get all your pubes off, wax them off, wax them off. Yeah.
You have to mix in the blood of the person that's they've
Oh,
killed
God.
into the
to
wax
get,
kit.
and if you do that, it's absolutely
Yeah,
painless.
exactly. Yeah,
It's like
and then
having
you
a
can
sip of
use it.
water, the most neutral experience of your life.
Yeah, exactly.
Delightful.
Well, join us next week, everyone, when I will tell you, live from Utah, what I found from Wax Magic.
Can I tell you about two things I watched that are both non-horror? Just because
No.
it's nice to talk about.
Unfortunately, Ben, it is the horror hangout,
No.
not the stuff hangout.
I'll focus
No.
on the horror elements of
Okay.
this. I watched the Prince. I've mentioned Prince once already. I'm going to mention him again. The Prince Purple
You're
Rain
talking about him
movie.
because he's in an episode of Friday the 13th.
Yeah, and the horror in the Prince Purple Rain episode movie is his acting. Unfortunately,
He's
sorry.
dead. He's a
Aw.
ghost now.
He's dead. He's a ghost now. It's basically just a concert film, but it's so weird. All of the like acting bits, like where Prince has got like a dad who's right into domestic violence, then Prince becomes into domestic violence as well, and I'm like, well, don't you learn anything?
What
Yeah,
do
and
you
he's.
mean into?
I'll tell you
Get
what.
into it.
We were discussing. Me and my wife were discussing this. The way women are treated in the first like 45 minutes of this film is unbelievable. It's literally like Prince has gone, I'm gonna write a film, yeah. All the women are gonna get either hit, pushed into lakes, like
Into lakes.
someone one of the women in his band goes, I've written a lovely song. He goes, I'm not interested. Sounds shit. I only write Prince songs. Guess what the song was?
Purple Rain.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the Purple Rain was cursed, and to get the song, you had to push 8
Yeah.
women to drown in rain.
It's ridiculous. Anyway, maybe it redeemed itself towards the end. I think if it was just a concert film, it would have been fine. What else? And then the other non-horror thing I watched, I'm just going to talk about because it's absolutely bloody lovely. The John Candy documentary on Amazon Prime called I Like Me. My God. You know when usually you're just like, oh, never meet your heroes. Is there someone you like in real life? They're probably a twat, actually. My God, John Candy, loveliest man maybe this ever existed. So much. And if you want to blubber, then you're gonna blubber at this film. There's like a song in it. Cynthia Erivo sings. My God, tingles. Macaulay Culkin telling a story about how John Candy was basically like his father figure because Macaulay Culkin's real dad was a drunk and a knobhead, and John Candy used to go out of his way to like ask him if he was all right and take him
Aw.
places. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Gone too soon. Go and check it out.
Yeah, you should. You've actually inspired me. I had a little bit of horror gossip then to share with you. Someone who was not obviously as well behaved as lovely John Candy, but it is
Okay.
very horror centric. I'll mention no names. This is an exclusive. At the event I'm currently at, and I work with a number of people, lots of us have to travel for work. One of my former colleagues and people in the industry saying they once took a flight. It's a long flight, so required them being in business class. You'll never guess who they were sat behind. Give you 3 guesses, Ben. Name that comes up, it's a fun name to say. They've been in films. We speculated if they'd return for a long overdue Legacy sequel, but they didn't. I've given you all the clues, like the Snowman murderer.
Right, the Snowman murderer. Give me the clues again.
So, someone we've spoken about on this podcast before.
Yeah.
They've been in at least one film that we've covered in an episode. We speculated they would be in a long overdue sequel, but they were not. And they have a fun name to say.
God. It's our work. Can I have another clue? I'm very good at these games.
Their name sounds No, it's really hard. It's really hard to give you more. They have two names. I tell you what, I'll give you basically. It's a woman.
It's a woman. And we like their name.
Yeah, it's a fun name to say.
Jennifer Love, huge tits.
It's not that.
That
Gasp.
Yeah.
gasp. That's not a.
It's
That's
Hewitt, Ben. I know sometimes people misspeak on a podcast, but you got to pick these things up. You don't want
Jennifer
the.
Love, huge tits was a common thing that people said, right? Not just me.
I've never heard
I've
that
never heard
before
it
in my life.
before. No.
Well, so I've absolutely shown myself up then, haven't I?
It's like you.
Yeah.
It's like you were saying, Ben. There's no such thing as gaslighting. He told me that
I've made myself look.
recently.
I've made myself look like a right sodge. Go on, tell me the answer, Andy.
It's only Imogen Poots.
Oh, Imogen
Im-
Poots, does she?
Well, she was sitting behind my friend on the plane, apparently being a bit of a nightmare. Not terrible,
Oh.
no crimes, don't cancel her, but
Banging on the back of the seat. Wow,
no.
wow, wow.
Well, she changed her mind about what she wanted from the menu, despite having pre-ordered and was saying,
Oh,
I don't want that now, I want this. And they said, well, we've only loaded a certain number of planes, and if we give you this food, then someone else is not going to get what they ordered. And she's like, I don't care, I want this.
Oh, don't like that.
I know. I'm almost glad that we can only assume that the special infected got her back
yeah.
in London back then.
Sorry
Come
for
on,
saying.
everybody, you're not too big. Look, stick to your choices, everyone. Like airplane food is not the be all and end all anyway. If it's edible, just get on with it. Watch a movie and have a sleep. Come on.
Sorry for saying Jennifer Love, huge tits. Me and my wife always say that. And when we watch,
You
I know.
don't Ben's scared of being cancelled now. I'm gonna come off here and be like, you'll never guess what Ben.
All right
Harrison's
then, you're gonna push me, are they? They're
Yeah.
pretty big. Uh,
There's something wrong with Ben. The tweet that goes out afterwards.
just
Ben's gonna have to do
me in the corner of the room and turn around and go, Jennifer Love, huge tits.
Ben's gonna have to do a notes app apology anytime now. I'm so sorry. Based on an understanding that in the 90s, someone most commented humorously that Jennifer Love Hewitt, an actor who had a rather large chest and whose name sounded a bit like huge tits. I said it in 2025 and realized now that that was wrong.
I realise now that that was wrong. I'm very sorry.
Just clip that.
It I might have been said what I said was wrong, but actually, it was right. I'm fed up of living in this woke world.
All right, Clarkson. Come on, Richard Littlejohn.
I'm
Let's
joking.
talk about the film of the week.
I'm joking. I like this woke world. Anyway, let's talk about the film of the week, which is called
World's Gone Soft.
The World's Gone Bloody Soft.
You can't say anything these days.
You can't say anything these days. Anyway. Black Phone 2, not the Black Phone.
Not the.
Black
No, you
Phone
can't
2.
say that as well. Don't say an article before you've said this. It's
Don't
Black
say
Phone
the
2.
Black Phone 2. Come on, grow up. Is to be fair, when you said about the bit in VHS Halloween being all like getting tonal whiplash from how horrible it was, mean spirited, Black Phone 2's got a bit of that.
Yeah,
God.
I liked it though. I was waiting for it. I wanted
Yeah,
more
yeah, yeah.
nasty.
Very, very nasty. Anyway, Black Phone 2 is a 2025 American supernatural horror film directed by Scott Derrickson. It serves as a sequel to The Black Phone from 2021. The film stars Ethan Hawke, Mason Thames, Madeleine McGraw, and Jeremy Davies. The story is Finn, now 17, looks about 30, struggles with life after his captivity. His sister
wall.
begins receiving calls in her dreams from the Black Phone and seeing disturbing visions of 3 boys being stalked at a winter camp known as Alpine Lake. Scary. Anyway, what have we got in terms of rankings? IMDb. It is 6.7 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes, 74% audience score, 85% critic score. Letterboxd, 3.3 out of 5. Some choice Letterboxd reviews. Joe says, so many classics homaged. Nightmare on Elm Street, Curtains, and The Shining, to name a few. Black Phone 2 is a completely relentless, brutal, and bold. 4.5 stars. That's a lot of stars there. Isn't it?
Yeah. What's your mate Bilal got to say? He always comes up.
Oh, yeah, I've got no Bilal here, but we've got Mars. Mars says, no shirtless and tied up Ethan Hawke. Sad face. 2 stars. No Ethan Hawke coming at you with the belt. 2 stars. Alex Coleman says, big fan of the dream sequences being shot with Super 8. This is like a combination of Sinister meets Nightmare on Elm Street, and I dig it 4 stars. And then Matt Singer says something about the grabber just doesn't sit right with me. He takes things too far. 2 stars. Well, I think with a name like the grabber, that's kind of what you got. Yeah, you got what you got
The
going
name
for
like
you.
Bill.
Yeah,
Big Bill.
that's why he
Billy.
went on from. Oh,
William.
what? Oh, stop calling me Bill. What am I going to call myself so people stop calling me Bill? Stabber? No.
Stabber,
That want to
grabber,
be don't want to be pigeonholed by only doing
knobhead.
stabbings. Sometimes do an accent. The grabber. They always
Yeah.
grab.
I always grab.
It could have
Anyway.
just been he was dead good at skateboarding. It was the 80s.
Nose grab. We like the first one, didn't we? Ash,
Yeah.
did you like the first one?
I did like the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, pretty good. I guess it's like a good sort of like mystery film, like him pre-masked grabber, like him with his white face, top hat, balloons.
Mm.
I don't think we get enough of that in this film. It's kind of a bit frustrating.
Yeah. It was like Baby Grabber, like Origin of Grabber. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean.
It's
He's done a
it's
load of
been
murders.
Yeah, it's been a little while since I watched the first film, but kind of like I remember the like tonally just really liking it, feeling like this nasty dream space, like liminal sort of film. Like It Follows, where it kind of like they do all those
Hmm.
tricks to kind of make it feel really timeless, even though it's kind of modern and old at the same time. Whereas I know this was the 70s in the first one.
Mm.
But yeah, I just remember really vibing with that kind of ethereal dream like trancy sort of thing, a bit like Long Legs as well. That tone, I like. It's really
Mm.
hard to like specify it, but I just think there was a really magical, nostalgic fear to it. And it was kind of like a bit of Bildungsroman, like coming of age and having his like growth into this strong person who can stand up for themselves, but also relying on his friends. I don't know. There's a lot of interesting things about the Black Phone, and Ethan Hawke being nuts was great.
Mm.
And I do think those got built upon in this one. That's the end of
Yeah.
that
But it
sentence.
really
I
kind of
was
like
going to say something else and then left it there.
it
No,
switches it
hold
to
on.
the
Tell you that later.
it switches to the point of view of the sisters, isn't it, more so? And I
Yeah.
guess like having her be a bit like telepathic or like clairvoyant, I don't know. As it resolved the first film, she just dreams where he is and then goes there. Like, fine, it's all
Mm,
right, I guess. It's not like the best plot point ever, but with this, I feel like it's a bit more. It reminded me of Long Legs in a way. You know how
mm,
obviously the main character's like got a bit of clairvoyance, and she just goes, "He's in that house actually," and you're like,
yeah.
"Yeah, I mean, but why? Like, I need to know why." And I think there's a lot of that in this film with this character just knowing things because of this power she's got.
Mm,
Yeah, we need to move this along a little bit, and
Yeah,
sometimes you can just know.
and there's a
Between
ton of.
drinks, though, between films, I read the book, and I was
Oh
surprised.
yeah.
Like, there's a lot of Scott Derrickson in this because the
mm,
book is all of the fundamentals are there, the whole black phone thing, but it's super light. It's not as long. Like even for a short story, I was surprised of how short it was. It's super super quick.
Mm.
It just he gets grabbed. He's there. He talks to a couple of lads on the phone. He does a murder on him, and
mm.
serves him right, obviously, because he's a bad bloke. But yeah, there is no magic sister. There is no like it's mostly about a voice on the phone telling you put a load of soil in this phone and do his head in and smash his face in with it
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and bust the toilet on his head.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's what the book is. It's really, really contained. So Scott Derrickson has developed this an awful lot from the original. I think it's worth thinking about that when you see how much has been developed, because you see the things that are very heavily promoted, like, oh, it's a Joe Hill book. I would say there's a lot from the Joe Hill original
Yeah.
concept, but so much of the greater lore and the characterization of the grabber, that brother's not getting a look in the short story. This is a lot of it is Scott Derrickson and whoever else
Well,
supported writing it.
all the stuff on Super 8 is like sinister. It's like exactly the same as
It's
Sinister,
so
isn't it?
sinister. I forgot
Yeah.
it was Scott Derrickson directing it, and then the Super 8 started. I was like, man, the tone of this and the like the soundscape they're using, this is so sinister. And then I was like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, wait, yeah, it is Scott Derrickson, isn't it, that did the first one?
And I don't feel particularly bothered by that because I'm like, that's good. I like that stuff in
Yeah,
Sinister, and it works well in this. Like when you see it, I was almost a bit like, why aren't more like dream sequences edited like this? Because they work so well, like that otherworldly, like weird style. I really do dislike it in a film when you like just enjoying the film for what it is, and then it just goes, they were asleep during this bit. Actually, that was a
Yeah.
dream, and I go like, what? With
Because of
this,
course
you're like,
that's how you and I work out how we're in dreams, right? Right,
what?
Ben? I was like, oh, film grain on this is a dream.
Yeah.
Me and Andy always look at each other going, pinch me, see if this is a dream. No, there's no film grade, it's fine.
Every time there's gonna go like he's creeping up and I go, fuck off, Freddy. I can see the film grain. He goes, sorry,
Oh, thought I
better
got
luck
you this
next
time.
time.
But yeah, these dream sequence bit and all the bits like of him killing kids at Alpine Lake, horrific,
Really good.
unbelievable. Couldn't believe
Yeah,
Really, really good.
the strongest bit of the film for
Yeah,
me.
100%. The actual like horror of the horror film was really gnarly.
it.
I don't want to skip around the plot too much by like jumping in and out of things. I don't know. My like overall take on this though, and this is going to sound really horrible and really harsh, and I need to word it in the right way because I don't think it's like a catastrophic failure of the film, but it is something that took me out of the moment. And God bless her. I think she's great, and I'd love to see her grow in films as she goes. But I don't think the lead actor was strong enough to lead this film. I would like there was a few moments, and I think that's also to do with the dialogue writing. Like I think that she was working with the best that she
Yeah.
got, but I was really taken out of it by the dialogue and some of her reactions to things. I thought, ooh,
Some of her quips, some of her
yeah.
little insults were a bit like,
I was like, I don't know if you believe that you're saying this as much as
Yeah,
it is like not written well. Yeah, I thought the dialogue writing was really not for me. But yeah, that kind of both of those in like when she was good, she was really good. When she was like stressed and crying and screaming,
yeah.
amazing scream.
mhm.
Yeah, like when she was saying things like, what's wrong with me? I think I'm going
Yeah,
insane. Like that was the stuff where you thought like, oh, you could genuinely understand how this must be affecting
yeah,
someone like
yeah.
her. And I think the stuff with the brother, like him going through this trauma and dealing with it through violence,
Mm,
and then when he's forced to confront it, like acting in the way I think that was all dealt with really nicely. But yeah, I feel like the dialogue,
yeah.
especially like the way it was so heavy-handed in just explaining certain things for no
Hmm.
real reason. Like everyone just sat around in a room, just like
Yeah,
exposition dumping for no real reason. Like, I don't think it added anything to the film. I was a bit like,
yeah.
well, so now I know what WBH stands for when I thought I'd be working out for the whole film, and one of you just says it.
Yeah. I
I've
was
just
like
solved that mystery
Warner
actually.
Brothers home video. We're gonna get a V. Like I'd have liked to have been able to do some guessing because I thought that was part of it. The sitting around in a room. She drops like a hard C when they're sitting around in that room as well. Like the sweary like things.
Yeah.
Like I thought I liked that they were in there, but I didn't think that it was like the sort of humor where I was like. 15 years ago, this has been really funny, but like
Yeah,
it just actually is just making me go, ooh.
I love a swear, and
Yeah,
I and the whole horror hangout crew firmly believe people can be whatever they wish, but unfortunately, no one from America can say twat. No
yeah,
one can.
no,
That's true.
no,
Twat.
sorry. That is,
Like,
yeah, that one is. It's just not built for a British watch when they say twat.
yeah, you can't. And I get it. We've got our own weaknesses. I don't think we can seriously say asshole. We have to say arsehole. Like
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. And knowing that, I avoid it. I go arsehole, or I go for a different insult. I say fuck off, dickhead. But
Yeah,
you have to learn.
American
Stop,
is
American script writers. Stop putting twat in your things because unfortunately, not a single person from your country can say that word properly. I'm sorry. I'm
go for
sorry you have to
wanker
find out
instead.
like this.
I feel like wanker in an American accent's a good one.
That always gives me
Wanker.
Wister Burns though.
yeah. It
Like
always make that the wanker
wankers.
makes me cringe a bit when Americans say it because you're a bit like, oh, they've seen it on
Where'd you
something,
learn
haven't
that
they?
from? Where'd you pick
Where'd
that
you
up?
learn that from? Yeah.
That is our word.
But if you want one, if they want one, go for wanker. It's
Yeah.
easy enough.
Yeah.
Ben,
No more twat until you've adjusted your A's. Sorry.
No, Ben, I think you have a great accent for ass.
Have a great ass for act. What for
No,
ass?
no,
A
I
great
don't.
ass
Not
for
a great ass
acting.
for.
Arsehole. You
No,
For
for ass
arsehole.
specifically, because you've got like a southwest accent, but so being like ass, it just sounds good.
you absolute asshole.
Yeah,
Like
you
that.
can you can get away with doing
Wanker's
an
pretty
ass.
good as well. You fucking wanker.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
You
from a region of
absolute.
the country where you need the R, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
But
we talked about the swearing. Do you want to try some of these? We'll have a little moment in the actors' studio. Ash, would you like to tell Ben to get fucked with the dinosaur dick?
Oh right. Oh God. I don't think I could do better. I'm just a critic, but
no, it's true because it feels like the natural way of swearing, like in heightened emotional moments, are to just call someone a fucking prick. You know,
yeah.
when you take it really takes me out of it when someone goes to the next level when like set like a, you know what I mean, like a written joke. It feels like, don't it? Where
Yeah,
you're like,
Yeah.
like you've been preparing for it. When this woman's
Yeah.
slightly rude to me, I'm going to call her a proper cock. What's it? And then
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is gonna really land.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I do think it's like when people say like cock wombles and that sort of thing. Like there's ones that are there's ones that are like predetermined, but still I'm like, no,
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
I know
like
what
it.
you mean. Yeah,
It's not. I just call them a cunt, just
yeah, well,
Yeah,
please.
yeah, cup.
just get it out there. What did
Yeah.
she call? She calls her something like a cunt wagon.
She calls her a wagon with it. I was like, just you didn't need that bit, love.
No,
Like,
Yeah,
treat yourself to just the sea.
maybe part of the fact that she thinks she's going crazy is I must add a noun to everything.
Yeah.
yeah,
I've got
Yeah.
extra noun disease.
Yeah,
What?
but that's
What are the
definitely
extra
that's a dialogue and writing thing. And like, yeah, I don't want to harsh on the acting because like there is really good acting performances from everybody in the film. I just felt like I just felt that there was a slight disconnect. I thought the strength of the first film and like the lead in that film versus this one, because they've given her a role that's quite like she's like a psychic and she's struggling, and it's not really a comedy role. She's not like the quirky laughing little sister. She's
Mhm.
like the suffering one. I felt there was just a disconnect that I felt like needed plugging slightly, and as she's the face of all the dialogue and the writing, that's it's going to come out through her. So yeah,
I
like I
feel
say,
like
I don't want to be harsh about it.
having Ethan Hawke like masked for like pretty much the whole thing as well might have been a bit of a misstep because I
Yeah.
feel like you lost a bit of like how sinister he like truly is with that. I know we had a bit where like the top half of his mask was off, and I get it because the bottom half being there all the time was because we were going to get a reveal where he rips it off and like he's got no bottom half of his face.
Yeah.
I get it. That's good, but I feel like in some instances you can just have him with the mask off. There's no, it's supernatural. It's dream
He's a
sequence.
ghost. He can do
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
ghost. He can do what he wants. I don't know. I just felt like because it was him all the time behind that mask. I've seen footage of him now getting the mask applied, so he is behind the mask.
Mm.
It just felt like a bit of a misstep having an actor like him. Like he had the mask off a lot in the first one, didn't he?
Mm.
Yeah,
Or like I think it was like later on in the film, like he was masked, and then like the
masked.
unmasking was quite like it was powerful. So you didn't see a lot of Ethan Hawke, but the bits that you did were kind of like ooh.
He had different
Um,
combinations of the mask and like different parts of it on his face in the
Yeah,
first
because
yeah.
he
one.
had like happy or sad. Because this was because you used to see quite a lot of him chilling out in his kitchen, right, without the mask on,
Yeah,
when he
Mm.
was trying to trick him into playing the bad boys game.
heavy
Then he could do a
breathing.
murder on you.
Yeah.
Oh, I've left the door open. He's like, "This is Jackass. I'm Steve-O, and when this little boy comes out, I want to bonk him on the head with this hammer." Um, yeah, like it's a very different film. I don't know about you two, but I was super surprised that this got a sequel.
Agreed. Yeah, I
Yes, yeah,
thought
so
it
quickly,
was a
wasn't it?
really nice self-contained film. I'm all for people exploring creative directions and having fun with it and seeing what they can come up with and playing with that. And this does feel like that, so I don't feel annoyed that there is a sequel. But if you'd have asked me like what upon watching the Black Phone, I'd be like, don't do a sequel. Like, don't do it.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad that this exists at all. I don't think it's as strong as the first film, and I sadly just think it's fine. That's how I feel about the
It
film. I
doesn't
don't
feel
think it's bad, but I just
Mm,
fine.
it doesn't
okay.
feel like too much of a reach, I guess, that the sequel is him undead, like as a ghost, because that was kind of what
Yeah,
held together the first film with the kids being dead on the phone. So that kind of makes sense. It wasn't like they just went, well, it's impossible for there to be a sequel. Like it still made sense, but
yeah,
I think I agree.
You
Yeah.
wanted a bit where at the end of the first one, you saw his hand come up and take the black phone and go, "I'll be
yeah.
back," Skeletor
Yeah.
style.
Oh man,
Absolutely, man.
oh sorry. What was I going to say? It's gone. It'll come back.
It'll
It's all
come
Sorry,
right.
back.
it'll
It'll
come
be a
back.
nice surprise for later. Okay.
What about the
Yeah.
rest of the supporting cast? So you've got your mainies. You've got your brother and sister combo
Hmm.
switching leads a little bit now.
Mason Thames is Finney. Madeleine McGraw as Gwen, Ethan Hawke as Wild Bill Hickok / the Grabber. Demián Bichir. Is that how you say his name? Demián Bichir.
Bashir.
As Armando, who is basically, what's that? You're going to tell me that there's a ghost of the Grabber? If the Grabber was like a nationally, surely it would be a national story. The Grabber was who he was and
Love it.
killed.
Oh yeah, a boy called Fimmy. Something. What was your? Oh,
Oh, Lydia!
Uh-oh.
That was just, you know what I mean, silly. And you'd know if you worked at any point with a serial killer. Like if in my, I don't know, history, I'd done a shift at Co-op with Ian Huntley, I'd know about it, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
yeah. Do you think if you do a murder on a murderer, even though you've helped, surely that comes upon your record? So, what life experience have you had with me? Well, I'm resourceful.
Killed
I
this
once
murderer,
killed a
yeah.
murderer with a
Yeah.
phone full of dirt.
Yeah. You would think so
Smashed
for
his-
like a camp counselor position as well. Like surely they had CPS checks even back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be like, oh, have you killed anyone? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
murder, not his fault in brackets. And it's like,
Yeah.
do you any other superheroes? I do routinely beat the absolute fuck out of people at school.
Come
Yeah.
on, teach the
He's a-
kids at Christian camp.
He's a new kid, so I thought I'd beat him to death.
He
Yeah.
asked me a question. Is it true you beat up a murderer? Right.
Right, that's it. Well, we got Jeremy Davies as Terrence. Obviously, he's in Lost. He's Balder in God of War, isn't he? Their dad.
That's where I recognised him from. I was like, who's this fella?
I
Who's
was
this
really
fella?
trying to place him that whole
He turns up
time.
in the snow and just launches at you, and you just go flying 100 miles into the
Oh,
sky.
God, sorry. There's a spider just appeared on the.
Oh God!
I bet you were surprised by the dad just turning up.
Yeah, no, it just
Smashing his way through the door. Is it Halloween spider?
It was quite big. It's gone around the other side now. It's gone around the blinds.
I'm
My
clipping
cat-
this and it's going
my-
on the YouTube horror gaming reaction.
my cat. My cat's behind there, so she'll eat it. It'll be fine. But yeah,
Yeah.
please do.
Yum.
It's
Delicious.
delicious.
Oh.
Oh, jinx.
Jinx.
Now Ben can't speak until someone says his name. Oh, I did it. It's fine. It's wrong with Ben.
I mean, that's pretty much it in terms of the cast, isn't it? So it's
Do we get someone being like Laura Palmer? Do we get a brother coming back as Ernesto, Miguel Mora?
yeah, I think we do, don't we? Yeah, we do. One of the grabber's victims and Finney's friend. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
so the actor who plays Ernesto
Yeah.
played Robin. So the brother he's the same actor. So he
Okay, I didn't clock
he's
that.
playing his brother that
Oh.
was killed in the first one.
That's
So
funny.
Robin, his tough mate from number one that teaches him how to do dodge and punch. If this is a tutorial, it'd be him
Yeah.
that taught him how to do counter punches. He is back playing his own
Oh, I've
brother.
got you now. No, I understand.
I think that's really cool.
so.
Yeah, I knew they were brothers, but yeah, I didn't realise that it was that it
actor.
was the same
Yeah.
actor.
Same
That's
actor.
cool.
Yeah, that is
That's fun.
interesting, isn't it? Yeah.
And except instead of being a real tough customer with like a Corey Feldman haircut, now he's a big old square. Not
Oh,
square, but he's got glasses.
he's so cute. He's so cute. I love Ernesto. I thought he was a really nice character, and that they literally just included him for a bit of love interest, and then went, "That's enough now. You're just going to the side. Don't worry
Yeah.
about doing anything." It was like how women have been treated in films for like 100 years. I was like, "Oh,
You
Ernesto
go with
just
that.
got like fridged. Great."
Yeah. What I like about Ernesto as well is like, you in a lesser film with teens, it could get all horny and he'd have to spoil it like that
Yeah.
horrible boy in the Halloween recent
Yeah.
ones. But actually he just goes, I fancy you. Should we have a bit of a kiss? That is all I'm interested in. I want them
Yeah.
to be boyfriend and girlfriend, and maybe we'll go to Duran Duran and hold hands and
Yeah.
we'll talk about how Simon Le Bon is choice.
If there was a reverse gender Bechdel test, is that how you say it? Bechdel test. Would it
Bechdel
pass?
test.
Would it
Yeah.
pass? For
I
him?
don't know, man. I don't know. But I did. But yeah, Mustang got the same treatment as well. That they just called her like. I don't know why Mustang was in this, but I'm happy she was.
Yeah.
Mustang, you named after the car, know the horse.
No, the horse.
Well,
Yeah.
on
And
that
that's it.
note, I will bid you goodbye.
Yeah, you hang out with Ernesto. That's it now.
Yeah.
And the
You
dad
do
at
he
the
is-
end was like, "You
he
could
is
have had
my
a bit of
uncle."
Mustang. You could have had a bit of Mustang." He's
I
like,
know.
I'm 17.
Do you
How old is
fancy?
she?
Do you fancy Mustang? Is she your girlfriend? I've just killed an undead murderer, Dad. And also,
The only woman there who
when in all this high stakes peril, have you had a chance to learn her name? Let
Yeah.
alone see
What's
how
he
I'm looking
playing
at
at?
her.
Oh.
The dad is
He just
the
wanted to
dad
leave.
hasn't seen the grabber in this one. He's just looking to see if his son and Mustang are stealing glances at each other. He's like, oh, put that in my notebook. What's that noise?
Okay,
I
so we
used to be
start.
an alcoholic. I've got to have hobbies.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was an alcoholic, and
Yeah, you got
then
better
Yeah.
from that.
he was drinking.
But
What was he drinking now? Sparkling water.
Yeah, he got his chip. Remember, he's going to get his chip for 3
Get
years. Is what
3
he said.
years chip. Yeah, there we go. And he's just on the sparkling water now. Lovely,
yeah.
delightful.
And you think for a minute, the film was like, uh-oh, he's been triggered by watching a beer advert. But actually, it was the news about bloody horrible snow. He goes, not going to get drunk. I'm going to go rescue my kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. Plan.
Character arc.
Yeah.
So where do we start? 1957. Someone's on a blower. Someone's on a blower to someone.
Okay.
Women be chatting on the phone, eh, Ben? That's what you think. You and
Always
Jim
chatting
Davidson reckon?
on the phone in the 50s, never doing something else. On the phone, talking to someone called Gwen, saying, I've had a dream. I had a dream, and I'm seeing numbers all over the place. Gwen saying, I'm seeing letters. That's interesting. And then a bit of a weird cold open. Nothing much happens in this cold open, does it? I thought something creepy
It
was
has to
maybe
be
going to happen.
contextualized later. Right,
Yeah,
right.
it
They
gets
just have a phone
contextualized
call.
later. We get the big. I enjoy the opening credits to these films. Big letters, creepy music, everything.
Big newspaper close up.
Lovely newspaper clippings. Yeah, it's good. I like the style. I like its style. So at the time of these murders that were happening, obviously in the past at Alpine Lake Camp, Gwen's mum was there, right? And she's got the shining as well, isn't she?
Yeah, she
She's
does
got a
have
bit
the
of it.
shiny.
Yeah.
And
The
also she has,
shiny.
yeah, she has the shiny and also the most
Clinic.
committed camp that just continues to operate after a single murder. Like,
Yeah. What's going on there? It's
you
great.
know what they say in the camp counselor's code, the parents want rid of the kids for the
Mm.
summer. So we're going to keep them until there've been 3 or more murders. Thank you so much.
I do like any film where you're like stranded somewhere and it's snowing. I think that is just a vibe. I feel like examples, obviously The Shining, I guess Until Dawn is one of them.
The Thing.
Identity.
Thing.
Oh, The Thing, of
Frozen.
course. Oh my God.
Mhm.
Frozen. Which one?
Yeah. Stuck in a chairlift,
Stuck in
frozen.
a chairlift, yeah.
AKA
Identity,
eaten,
is
slashed by
Identity
wolves.
like stuck in a motel when it's snowing or something like that?
The Identity isn't snowing. I think it's storming.
Yeah. 30 Days a Night.
And how much of that
Yeah.
is all in his mind?
Yeah.
Spoilers.
It's okay.
Spoilers. 30 Days a Night. It's snowing and it's night for 30 days. Oh God.
If it was one of these things, I could cope, but not
Yeah.
both.
Oh, The Lodge as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, The Lodge.
Yeah.
I think it's just good, isn't it? It's just a vibe. I feel like because it is pretty horrible and creepy when it snows and
Yeah.
everything just kind of just stops. Everything stops running, and there's this weird kind of like ethereal, like blue glow, isn't there? I don't like it. Creepy.
I think like blood on snow is one of the most powerful like horror images, like that kind of like streak of red across something pure white and the connotations of it. Like, oh, I eat it up. I love it.
Mm.
We
Don't
didn't
eat
actually
red
get
snow if you
much
do
of that.
find it, though, everybody.
Huh?
If you actually find red snow in the real world, don't eat it, though. You
Yeah,
might get
don't eat.
hepatitis, and we're not going to be responsible for that.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. I guess you don't. You get a little bit in this with obviously kids being because the footage of like kids being murdered. I say footage, not footage. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
The scenes of kids being murdered, like those feathers. That shot with the feathers was so good because I was like, feathers from what? What does that mean? Oh my God, his little anorak. He's been shredded up like a duck
Oh,
in a pancake.
right. Yeah. I
Yeah,
get it now.
that's
Yeah, I
good.
got that.
Face chopped in half. Good stuff. Like
The
it.
chopper was good. The chopper
Is that
was
right?
really
Get your
good.
face on this
Yeah.
stump.
Yeah.
What is? Do we get to the bottom of what is Grabber's? He only kills boys, right? Do we
Yeah.
ever?
Yeah.
Do we ever get to the
Oh,
bottom
we
of
just
that?
kill a woman. We'll come to that later.
I don't believe that. That is so right. That is so forced in.
Oh, I see. Defending the grabber now, are we?
Yeah.
But
Bad
listen-
PR. It's just bad PR.
For what does he gain from someone faking? But someone from faking someone's death. What does he gain from that?
Not caught for doing murders.
Yeah, but just kill her then.
He does.
Yeah, but like make like oh she's hung herself. I thinks me thinks. Oh,
It is unusual grabber MO. It is
it's
unusual.
exactly it's unusual grabber MO, and the fact that he then grabs Finney later on, and that's seemingly unrelated to this instance. He's already ingrained in this family, and like, and then later on he decides to. Is that supposed to be just like a random act, or are we supposed to believe that it was all connected, it was all planned?
I don't know. I suppose if we're really understanding how the sausage is made, this is a sequel to a film they probably weren't planning on doing when they
Yeah,
first did it.
yeah.
Original recipe,
But I feel
the
like
mom probably had just died,
it
sadly.
goes out of its way to like try and build the lore and build the mythology and make us understand this and that. But I feel like it doesn't answer the real pressing questions. It kind of just goes, oh, I suppose as this has happened, he made the mum kill herself, hung herself. That's hard. How would you do that?
He's
Get
big
up
and
there,
strong,
Nick.
isn't he? The
Yeah,
grabber can do all sorts of grabbing, manual handling.
manual
He's dead
grabbing.
at
Yeah.
that. He should be called the manual handler.
And when
Yeah,
I
he does
hang you,
do the belt strangle as well. So you know what I mean. That would be a prime. He could do a belt strangle and then
yeah, I
present
don't
it.
know. It felt a bit like unnecessary.
What
The
you've
fact
done
that
there, then,
the
is you
fact that she would
failed
have
to
killed
underestimate the power of corporate synergy.
the fact
Jason
that
Blum is the master of it.
the fact that she would have killed herself because she couldn't handle this gift that she had that her daughter thinks is a curse would have made so much more sense for Gwen to be able to overcome this thing which took her mum's life. The power that she would have had from that, from being able to conquer this thing that was too much for her mum to do, and by just making it that the grabber killed her, just took that all away. And I was
You
like,
just
Yeah.
need a bit of PMA, don't you? Just
yeah, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's just me or if anyone else feels that, or did it not really matter to you? I don't know.
I thought it was a bit Disneyfied way of looking at it. It's like, oh,
yeah,
okay, this terrible thing happened, but actually it was me, and your mother wouldn't do that,
yeah.
and we think that your powers are cool, actually,
Yeah.
and they won't send you insane. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
no
yeah,
one,
yeah.
no one in this world is so depressed they'd kill themselves. It was a
Yeah,
bad man that did
Like
it.
the mum,
yeah,
like I know we're skipping ahead, but like the mum calling her and being able to say like, I don't know, something like I'm so sorry, but
I'm
I
right, I'm in
could.
heaven. I only get one phone call,
yeah.
so I can
I'm in
only be a
heaven.
minute.
The three lads are here. They're-
She did not tell her daughter she loved her. She was like, "Tell your brother I love him. See ya." Like that was what she
Yeah.
said. I was like, "Oh, none and none for Miette." You know what I mean? You
Tell your
don't tell
brother he's a
Miette you love
legend.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell your
Is
brother I
his
love
dad
him,
about?
and Robin's here as well, and he loves him, and
Yeah.
all the kids are here and they're singing. Also, fuck off, you mental boy.
Smoke as
Oh,
much weed as you like. You're still getting heaven. It's fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Your dad's had his 3-year chip, has he? Tell him congratulations. I haven't got to rush that much, but I probably. Oh,
Why
was
have you
it?
got a rush? All it made me think was that like heaven is like prison where you're queuing to get your call, and someone behind you's going, "Hurry! I've got to ring my fucking old man."
Yeah. Oh, I think we
Hello.
just so you know for this for the future, we do get infinite time on the phone in heaven, but there is still queuing and there is a line forming behind me.
Yeah.
There's lots of other parents who need to send a poignant message from the afterlife. So anyway, dad, brother,
I reckon it's just
Ernesto,
expensive.
tell him I said all right.
It's just
Yeah.
expensive. Like I don't know, 45p a minute. You got to pay for ringtones up there as well. Still,
Oh God, they really need an update.
They've only just got polyphonics.
everyone's got a little logo, a little pixelated logo on their phone. Come on, get the
Oh,
iPhones up there.
oh, it's Michael on the Nokia. So close to beating Prince's score on Snake. I'm gonna have him.
Prince,
Yeah, he's
he's
up
been
here.
at it.
Oh, hang on, it's 1982. He's not up there yet.
No, not yet. Long time. A couple more decades. Okay, so we catch up with Gwen, Finney, and Ernesto after obviously the events of the first film. Finney is
Beating the
struggling.
shit out of people.
To be fair, if I've murdered a serial killer, you'd be the hardest kid in school without a doubt, wouldn't
Yeah.
you?
You'd
And
never
like,
mess with him.
The thing is, I really like how they use this kind of, you need to stand up for yourself and kick the shit out of the grabber to death, has been kind of like taken to this natural point where it's like violence is his only answer to things, because he's like, well, this solved all my problems originally, so it's going to be my protection method now. I think there's a lot to be said for kind of the depth of his kind of violence and fighting and aggression, though they phrase it, they kind of phrase it as a bit of an issue at the start, and then the end of the film is him literally smashing the grabber's face in, and so it's like, violence is great. Yeah.
yeah.
It's the solution to every one of his problems. Like they say, like one day Finny burns the dinner, straight away he just rips the phone off the wall, packs it with sand, hammers in like the burnt crust of a pie.
But yeah, and also like him kind of living through the same mistakes as his dad with like substance abuse or
ever so slightly different though. No,
ever so slightly different.
And he was
not
like,
quite as bad.
Dad, it's a bloody mugs game. You got on the beers. I will go for lovely, safe weed.
Lovely, safe bit of weed.
No psychosis for me.
No.
I genuinely didn't realize he was smoking weed until the guy was like, went and made a comment about it. I was like, why is he being so weird about these cigarettes?
Devil's lettuce,
bloody lettuce.
Devil's bloody lettuce. Old Mary
it's
Jane.
drugs. I was like, why is he putting his cigarettes in a bag? What is he doing that for? You don't need to do that.
Pencil shavings.
I was like, who's going to care? It's the 80s. Everybody smokes. What are you doing?
Everyone's on the tabs.
I suppose it's because it was a bloody Christian youth camp as well, and it's like, none of you put church on your application forms.
Yeah.
Experience church.
Silly me. I love Jesus is what I wrote on it.
Do you like Jesus? Circle yes or no.
Please, we go by Ernesto's Jesus. Like
Jesus.
that's like, if you call him Jesus, my mum will like you. I was like,
that's even hotter.
Oh my god, the hot comment. Oh, that killed me off. It was literally like, I think that was actually maybe the best bit of teenage dialogue. Her being like, I think I'm insane with all my mental dreams, and he's like, it's hot.
Yeah,
it fully gave off, you know, the haha, don't kill yourself, you're too sexy. It's like, I think it's hot. And then she's like, I'm a good Christian girl. And he's like, yeah, my mother is too. Woo!
Yeah, my mother is too. I look forward to having sex on our wedding night. And not one moment before.
I thought it was so weird. He was literally like, yeah, you're a good Christian girl. My mom's so Catholic. It's like, you're just like my mom, was the vibe. I was like, Ernesto, sort your shit out. Like, get some Duran Duran on.
Yeah, get some Duran Duran.
Ernesto is messed up.
Yeah. Ernesto, that's why he's been practicing. He's been listening to Relax, thinking, that's why I'm not horny all the time. I've got abstinence on the brain.
I'm horny for abstinence.
Yeah.
He's got like that bit from Zoolander in his thing when they're all snuggled up in bed, and when he's told her he's up, then he just got relax, don't do it. He's just sitting in there thinking of Will Ferrell's face.
Gwen keeps having bloody dreams, doesn't she? She keeps having these bloody dreams where she's seeing, getting a phone call from her mum from the past.
And then someone is writing one letter at a time on some ice.
Yeah.
If you'd imagine been H.
Right,
E,
lads, when we die,
L.
write one letter each. One letter. Am I doing B or am I doing H? W, you twat.
Come back and he's rubbed it off. No.
The thing is, right, there was 3 of them doing that one, but her mom was like, oh yeah, I got 7. I was waiting for the rest of the I was waiting for like another 4 numbers. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean we only get 3? There's supposed to be 7 more. There's 4 more to make 7.
Imagine
you got 7 digits.
Imagine that was the way of someone passing you information. I've got a phone number for you. Ready to write it down yet? I'll send it to you every night in a dream.
every night in a dream on ice. A scary
on
dream.
Ice. You can't remember it as well. But obviously, the way we see these kids die in these dream sequences are pretty horrific, aren't they? So we're kind of introduced to a kid from the Alpine Lake camp in 1957 having a lovely time in the bunks, sat around a fire. Beautiful. Next minute, they're running away from the grabber. Leave me alone! Go away!
We get to see, it makes it kind of worse that we get to see a hobby that they had.
Yeah.
Some of them play a bit of hockey. Some of them they play the drums in the band. Now thumped to death by a horrible man.
Leave me alone, Grabber. And one of the kills, Grabber was topless in the snow. Imagine his nipples coming at you.
That's probably how he got them. He cut a hole in them with his nipple.
Come here.
Split his throat
so
with
he chops one's head like in half with an axe. He just like Does he just like bludgeon one of them to death with something?
Curb
Yeah.
stomps one. He's like absolutely like brutal murders.
Yeah, it is brutal.
Mm.
Like we see like close-ups of, I'm pretty sure I saw guts at one point. Like it is pretty.
Oh yeah, he stabs the one up, doesn't he, with his knife? The first one he gets, it
Yeah.
just does a horrible bloody stabbing out in the snow.
Mm. And like, did you think this is why you got an 18? It was that and the C bomb, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
you
kind of
can't
surprised you
call
got an
someone
18.
call someone a cunt or cunt cart or whatever they said.
Thundering cunt wagon or something like that.
Cunt
Not the
wagon, that's it.
cart! Not
The
the
cunt
cart!
cart. You absolute dick trolley, love.
Oh.
She was the worst character. Though I've not seen someone so mean since that horrible woman from
The
from
Mist.
Midnight Mass.
Oh, from
Oh,
Midnight Mass.
the three amigos, those three.
It's always the
I
Christian
liked Bob.
characters, isn't it?
I liked that
Barbara.
they just put her in just to be dicked on. I was like, oh, okay, fine, that's nice. And she did get dicked on multiple times. Even like when they have like the sequence. Sorry to skip around again, but at the end when they're on the ice and she just gets tripped over and breaks her nose. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Grabber's not interested in her, but will absolutely just
If the soundtrack had
bosh
just
her
gone
face in.
wah wah.
I do quite like the fact that the grabber is absolutely willing to terrorize his targets, even if there's like an audience. Like when he was flinging old Gwen around in the, was it a
Yeah,
kitchen?
normalized ghosts that aren't particularly
Yeah.
worried about the
I can
law
just do
anymore.
it. They all
Old
walk in.
Toby from Primal Activity frames people for murder all the time, as if he could
Yeah.
ever be arrested.
Because you just
the
thought when
heat's on
everybody
me.
walked in, when he was like attacking Gwen, you just thought, okay, he's gonna vanish now and she's gonna be all right. But he just carried on. He just went, I'm gonna chuck her in
Yeah.
the bloody incinerator. Actually,
Yeah, I do. To be fair, I think one of like Black Phone 2 and the Black Phone strengths is that, and it's the same in Long Legs. It's that vibe of just like spirituality and paranormal things are real and people accept that. Like it doesn't take much
Yeah.
convincing.
yeah.
There's so many films where it's a tired trope of them like, I don't believe you. That's not possible. Whereas we didn't have to have that conversation. It's like, okay, like we as the audience already know that like this supernatural shit is all real. It's been established. We don't need a conversation where you're trying to convince the grown-ups that it's true too.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that they did skip all over that and made it very, very obvious. It made it scarier as well, I thought, when he's just wanging her around and everyone's like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell?
Apart from Barb, who's like she's possessed.
Yeah,
Bloody
and
knew
she
it.
was right, to be fair. Like, I would
Bloody
also think
possessed
the
she
same.
is. Yeah.
It's the devil, and I will wash my hands of it and not be helping
Yeah.
you in the least. Thank you
Throw
so
her
much.
in the cooker. Throw her in the cooker.
And I guess like the Nightmare on Elm Street stuff is the fact that in Gwen's dream she can get hurt by the grabber and she's hurt in real life. She can't bloody wake up, chuck a bloody bucket of cold water in her face. She's having the best time. And then
She
obviously, as you said,
spitefully goes to sleep on purpose later on. She's like,
how can you do that? What is that? I can't do that when I'm actually tired. I can't go to sleep. And she just go, right, I better try and save my brother. How can you?
it's like when you put a film on Netflix after 10 o'clock at night. You're gonna stay awake for this? Yeah. Ba-bum.
Mine is usually, I'll see how long's left of this film. If it's 20 minutes, I could do it. And you just check it, it's like 50 minutes. You go, oh, for fuck's sake.
Stand up and walk
There's
up and down in the
no
living room.
way. Bad
Yeah.
times.
But she's got that power. She's got it. So after these dreams, at what point does she decide we're gonna go to bloody Christian camp?
Yeah, how did she get hold of that flyer? Did she just wake up from a dream and she's got it like in her inventory? What's happened?
Oh, I think she inventory. I think she researched it. Like, I think she had the thing and then found it and brought it over. Like, oh, this is what it is.
That's
It's
right.
What is
That's
my
right. So she
memory.
like worked out. Yeah, she done a bit of digging, did some
Yeah.
cross referencing, worked out that was where the phone call was coming from. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because her
Um,
mom was just like, "My name is Hope. I'm based at this camp. It's called this." You know what I mean? It was very much
Yeah.
like, "Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee."
I'm calling
There's a
you
lake
from
here.
I'm calling you from this address where
Yeah.
I work as a counselor here in the year of our Lord 1953.
Yeah.
which is in the past.
which
case you didn't
which is in
know.
the past for you, if by any chance you happen to be in the future. If I ever have a daughter in the future, I will name her Gwen.
Oh yeah, 'cause she says about the area code as well, doesn't she? So there's no area code, so I think you must be in Colorado. That's
Yeah.
right, isn't it?
Yeah.
As well. So yeah, she works it out. Almost tried to convince Finn just get a job, innit? I know we got to work out this
Dad's
mystery. And probably...
always hollering on at you to get a job.
Yeah,
Just do it.
Yeah.
just get yourself a bloody job, Finn. Come on, you can't stay at home smoking weed all day long, however nice that sounds.
I've got Duran Duran tickets to go to with Ernesto, so need you buddy out the house, mate, solving a mystery.
Buying them as well, Ernesto. What a lovely guy.
Oh, bought her tickets. She went, hey, I have crazy dreams. And he's like, sold. I believe you. My mom also does like oracle cards. Here you go. And then she's like, I actually need to go to a camp where my mom rang me from the past in a dream. And he's like, I'll drive you. Come on, lady. Like, I love Ernesto.
Even if
so
I can't
good.
see the road, I'll put my foot down.
Yeah. He's like, I'll take you. Don't worry. Get in. I'll take your brother. I'll deal with his nonsense. Don't worry. We're locked in.
I'm on board with all of this. And Finn, like, I mean, he does have his heroic moments. This when he Captain America's it, didn't he? He's like, I'll run ahead of the car.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, Finn.
I thought he was going to slip over on his ass. Remember that woman who says, this snow is perfect for running. There's low impact. And then she runs off. Have you seen that video? Oh, no. It's good. It's good.
No such video. It's the
I'll send it to you both. I think I dreamt about this video. Oh, God.
When she fell over, did she write a number?
I'll send it to you both afterwards. It's good. So yeah, they go to old Alpine Lake, and then so there's no one there. The storm is basically they're the last people to arrive. They're like, you're the last ones who made it. Everyone else is not coming because
everyone else has phoned ahead and cancelled.
Everyone else has phoned ahead and cancelled.
They're the only people that haven't watched the weather forecast.
Yeah. Well, I think they rank them is what they were like as well. Or I don't know if I heard it wrong, but my impression was that they rang them all and said it's snowing. But like maybe it was the other way around. I was like, oh, so you just let these kids drive up? Like poor Ernesto's been putting his foot down for you.
Yeah, so you don't have any job to do anymore because no kids are going to come. Yeah. So basically, but you now just have to live with us for a bit until you're not snowed in anymore.
Yeah. So there's obviously that main guy we mentioned, Armando. He's like the supervisor. Armando, sorry. Mustang, 2 Christos, two of the two bloody Bible bashers. Those 2.
Yeah.
And then that's it, isn't it?
Well, there's Bible Barb and her sidekick. Yeah, that's it. And he doesn't
Bible
really
Barb and her sidekick.
Bible Ben.
Kenneth, his name is.
Bible Ken.
Bible Ken.
Barbie and Ken.
Oh, of course, it's Barbara and Ken. That's funny.
Barbie and Ken.
My God.
So they're the Bible.
Also there is a Wild Bill / the Grabber. He's milling about in
ghost form.
Mode.
He's back in ghost form.
He's back in ghost form, which is worse.
It was a bit Palpatine. It was a bit
somehow the Grabber has returned.
Somehow the Grabber
in a fortnight announcement.
How do you feel about this stuff as well, though? So obviously this is later on, but when Gwen essentially goes, "This is my dream," and I actually decided to come here, so I've now got infinite power in the dream.
Unlimited power, as the Emperor would say.
Yeah, I just feel like, well, that should be the final moment or the final reveal of the final confrontation with the Grabber. The fact that she notices this before the end, almost like just takes out all the threat from that final scene. And I guess she goes a bit 11, doesn't she? Just goes a bit like, oh, and that's how every Stranger Things scenario ends when 11
she puts both hands out when it's very serious.
Yeah, I'm just superpowered, so I'll just explode it to death, and then we all are okay.
Yeah.
Every time. So it felt a bit like that.
I couldn't be thrown out by the superpowers because I was most thrown out with them going, do we have to sleep on my own? And I went, yeah, unfortunately it's against the rules. And in no way does she attempt to follow up. They said, well, surely it's okay that I sleep with boys because this one of them is my brother. Who I've been having baths with since I was like a baby. We are related. We're not going to get up to shenanigans because of the 2 boys that are here. One of them is my brother who will probably beat up Ernesto if I was trying to cop off with him.
True.
Sorry, Ash, I jumped in and know who you're going to say.
No, I have a salient point well made. I was just going to say about the ending as well. Like the bit that bothered me was that she just suddenly like could breathe underwater as well. I know that was part of the magic dream powers, but at the same time, I was like, I don't know. I just wanted it addressed. I wanted to see some like I don't know. this was a stupid thing to be annoyed about, but I was
There should have just
surprised
been
that she could breathe underwater.
Yeah, there should have been a way for like the grabber to like even the playing field somehow. If she goes, I've got superpowers now because it's my dream. He could have he should have done something to even the playing field. I don't know. Like it just kind of felt like okay, well he's not a threat anymore essentially. And then even in the final scene when he's like Tonya Harding skating around, I was I was a bit like, well, can she not just Hadouken him? Like
And she'd be like, "Oh, what's this? You've got an axe, have you? See this dagger I've got? Calls the fucking dragon sword, mate." And then it comes out of the ice. He's like, "Fucking hell!"
exactly. That's it. It's kind of like, well, you've established the rules of this universe. You've established the rules, but now you're just going to ignore them for the sake of a, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. And maybe
Yes.
they could have done it more like, you know, the grabber shapes the dream because or she shapes the dream and the grabber invades it, and then I don't. You know what? I started talking and I don't have an end
He
point.
invades it like a Elden Ring invader. He's bright red,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
just comes in, fucks you
Just
up.
the way that they did it, like it could have been a bit more that he can tap into the power of it basically and like draw his strength from that, and then
Yeah,
you
or
know.
like some sort of twist where like she's like, "This is my dream and I've created it," and then like, I don't know, everything starts crumbling, and he just goes,
Yeah.
"No, actually, it's my world now."
Woo! Yeah. Or when
I'm a
like
Freddy.
basically
Yeah,
whatever they've set up, they should be able to like play with. I don't know, or not play with. I don't. It's like it feels a little bit. There should have been a bit more. We got
yeah.
there quite quickly and
Yeah.
didn't have the questions answered. I agree.
It got
I
there
think for me,
quickly,
what
but
I'd have liked is maybe the rules of the world to undo the grabber because it feels like, oh, what's this? You're a murderer. So basically, the rest of the rules don't apply to you. You get to be, I'm a murderer, therefore I've got all the powers. I win. But
Yeah.
like all of the kids that are there, they don't remember who they are. They don't remember anything about their lives. They don't really remember how they've died. What I would have liked to have seen is the grabber have a degree of his powers and be like, oh, I know I'm a terrible bloke. Again, maybe tie it into the fact that he's got this extra juice that's coming from these souls that he has trapped there with him that
yeah,
aren't to rest, which is
yeah.
why he's able to live there and why I would have something that gives him some degree of power, but then maybe have some element of the rules of how it is when you're dead and a ghost
Yeah.
that get him unstuck at the end. Like maybe because he's beginning to lose his memory, he forgets his weakness for being smashed in the face with the phone or
Yeah.
something like that. And he goes, "Oh no, it's all coming back to me." But like it's something that
Well,
that plays with the rules of the world
the
itself
way
a little
they
bit rather than just win by
the way
trying
they
that hard.
explain, oh, if we find the bodies, then he wouldn't have any power anymore. It's just like, yeah, but why? Like,
Yeah.
I get it, but why? And the stuff I did like was him like saying, in hell, all the human parts of you are gone, and it's just like the monster parts of you now. So they could have really, really like upped the ante. They could have really made him ridiculous. I'm not saying I wanted this, but imagine like a big, giant grabber coming out of the bloody water,
It's me, I'm Smile 2 now.
like what's his name in Jason and the Argonauts? Remember when he comes up
The
at the water?
Kraken? No, that's Clash
Not
of
the
the
Kraken.
Titans.
It's like
Oh, it's the bronze giant in it, or is that the one? Oh no,
I'm
the one
think
at the end of. I'm thinking of. Is it Jason the Argonauts?
I'm
I'm thinking of
thinking
the
of
other Ray Harryhausen film.
what's the water god's name?
Neptune.
Poseidon pushing
Oh,
the rocks apart.
that
That's
one.
it. That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking of. Poseidon when he comes up and like pushes the
Yeah.
rocks apart for them to go through. Giant
Yeah.
grabber comes out and guess what he does? Grabs.
Yeah.
Pushes the rocks
Oh,
apart.
it should be like they call me the grabber because of this.
Grab your
Because
head
I'm
off.
dead good at gravity. Yeah, it gets
Yeah.
Barb.
Yeah, exactly. Um, so what kind of? Oh yeah, so the phone starts ringing. That's when Finney goes and answer, and that's when he sees the ghosts of the boys. And obviously, he's been struggling with this for a while because we see him early on in the film answering the phone.
Yeah,
That is out
you
of
can't
order.
walk past the black phone without it ringing. It's sorry, can't help you.
Sorry, can't help
Yeah.
you. No, that's a customer service issue. Oh, bye. Yeah.
Yeah, I phoned you on the black phone to see if you'd like to take out an extended warranty on your. No,
Yeah, no, cold calling me on ghost phones. Bloody hell, that's out of order.
then it
So
takes the
obviously,
capitalist one more turn then before they can even call you on a ghost phone.
mm, um, so yeah, and then we see him like get basically confronted by the grabber. And again, the grabber's reason for wanting to kill Finney can be enough, can be as much as you killed me.
Yeah.
There we go. But he's like, You made me kill my brother, and because of that, I'm gonna kill someone you love, your sister. Well, he's a
I
serial
thought
killer,
brother
right?
was sound, right?
When he axed his
And loved
brother
him.
to death, I
Mm.
just thought, yeah, he did it because he was trying to protect himself. I didn't think for a moment he was like, oh no, not my brother. Anything but my brother. Oh, I've had to kill him. Again, it felt like a very forced in kind of reason for him to like when he had all the motive he needed already.
Yeah, especially because like the sister is like a dream maiden as well. It could be like, oh, you dreamed of me and ruined my whole plot. I'm gonna kill you now and it's
Yeah.
also gonna fuck up Finn. Like I think going with that thing being like, oh, you're the one that messed up my whole operation, and it's
Yeah.
gonna really piss off Finn if I kill you too. Let's go.
Yeah. It's enough, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
he's got enough ammunition to want to kill
But it's
them
been done
both.
again because technically he also did a murder on their mum first.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Honestly, that is why it all unraveled for me. The
Yeah.
mum stuff and then him talking about his brother, it was just like it's too complex. It's very it just needs to be as basic as I want to kill you because you killed me. Boom, there we go.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you need. But yeah, when it started to get a bit too complex, I don't know, I felt like I just didn't quite believe it as much anymore. Um yeah, and obviously, as we mentioned, there is a bit where everybody sees Gwen get attacked, and that is when everybody gathers in the chapel to a lovely, lovely lit up crucifix as well. Look like the one from the fog.
It looked like Knocked Loose's album the whole time. I was laughing because I was thinking
Oh,
it just
right.
looks like, yeah, I was like, it looks like Knocked Loose.
Arf, arf. Yeah, it was, and that was where at that particular moment they were just all exposition dumping, all just
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, he had a grabber used to work here. He looked like this. Oh, and then all his kids went
That's
missing. That's
funny.
weird."
And his initials are
And his
my
initials
name's Bill.
WD-40.
Yeah.
What were his initials again? W. Yeah.
Wild Bill. I don't know. Wild was his first name.
That they put the W in is quite funny, actually.
His first name was.
Oh.
He hates it
Included
as
his
well.
nickname.
Call me what? Yeah, that is weird. But it was just all.
I knew a guy called Wild Bill once, you know, and he wasn't the grabber, but he could have been.
Was he
And if he
wild?
had taken
Was he
one of it, if you
wild at
called him
least?
Bill ever again, it's William.
Yeah, no, but this is the thing. I saw him the next time. I was like, "Oh, how are you, Wild Bill?" It's like that's not actually my name. My name's William, and I was like, "Why do Wild Bills hate being called Wild Bill so much? It's a sick nickname."
Maybe
Oh,
that's
not that bad rap for being
Yeah.
wild.
He was like, "Call me Will."
Maybe.
Actually, I was like, "No."
Maybe they've got the Gwen thing though, because
Call me
if
mild
I
Will.
if I like continue to embrace the wildness, maybe I too will go completely wild. I need
Yeah.
to mellow out. Call
Yeah,
me
you got to chill out, mate. Yeah,
Mellow
exactly.
William.
But yeah, so essentially in this scene, they just do a lot of exposition dumping and giving us immediate answers to things that maybe we were wondering about. And I don't like it when films do that. I find it a bit like, well, I've not got to do any like digging myself, and now I'm kind of not interested. I don't know. That's how I kind of felt at this moment when it was.
That was
Why
my
did it
long
not
legs
show a
problem,
close up
right?
of him in the picture either?
What's the close up of Wild Bill?
Why did it just go? He's here in this photo, I guess. There he is. Let me see him.
They did zoom. They did zoom. They zoomed enough so you could see it was Ethan Hawke.
Is your
Really?
mom?
Did I miss
Yeah,
that?
yeah. There was a
To be
quick. It was
fair,
quick. It was.
if
quick.
it was a poorly photoshopped one, I'd have been even more annoyed. So
Yeah.
they can't win with me.
Wild Bill is literally like in a color photo.
He
It's
don't look
Ethan
wild
Hawke from
at all.
it's Ethan Hawke from On Set that morning.
I wonder who's been killing these kids. I wonder who's been murdering these kids. Look at this lovely picture. Everyone looks great. Who's that?
It's like the police. It's like the police lineup. Who could be the murder? Sensible Dan.
Sensible Dan. Christian,
Sensible Dan.
Christian
Boring
couple.
Dave. Christian Ken. Or Wild Bill Murderer.
His surname is Murderer. Wild Bill.
He's wearing the grabber mask in this picture. He's got the devil's face on.
Oh, where did that come from? Who's that guy?
Why has he got a bunch of black balloons? Weird.
What's this book under his arm? How to Murder Boys?
And also one woman secretly, but not take any credit for it.
how to murder boys and frame a woman for suicide.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. So yeah, and then this is when they go, right, for some reason that we've just decided, based on Gwen's dreams, finding the bodies of these boys that I've been out here looking for ages.
But I've not looked in the water because it seems like a
In
real
all of the
hassle.
lakes.
I'm not
Yeah.
looked in all of the lakes. So, luckily we got this great ice fishing. They just come to basically what they're doing is jumping to conclusions, and it just happens to be right. And it's like, well, is that how it works? I don't know.
And of course, this is after they've come to terms saying, look, Finney Davis, like, it can't be the grabber because he was beaten to death by a boy named no.
And I know that. Did you know that? Like, that's just a piece of information you wouldn't retain, isn't it?
The grabber, yeah, he was killed on the 3rd of April, 3 years ago, by a little boy in this town who looked exactly like you, funnily enough, but it can't be you because his name was, yeah, I see what's
It can't
happened
be you
there.
because he
Oh,
was 3 years.
dang.
It can't be you because he was 3 years younger than you. All right,
Yeah.
3 years have passed. Oh, what?
What I've done there is
Vinny.
what I've done is I've done 90% of that work, but not done the final conclusion.
What? Yeah, because what did he say that his nickname for their mum was?
Starlight.
That's a nickname you've chosen yourself. Come on, that's a real
That's
a real
someone- That's someone who's
Uncle
watched The
Brave
Boys, that is.
situation.
Yeah. Did you call her Starlight? Are you the murderer?
Yeah. The way his face lit up, I was like, what's happened there? He was
Yeah.
like, ooh, Starlight, I
went,
love that lady.
"Yeah,
She was a real,
Starlight."
like,
I called her
Yeah.
Starlight. Everyone, of course, at the time was calling me Viper. My cool. It was
Oh,
me.
bloody Viper. I
It was
refuse
me.
to call you Viper.
Yeah, that's okay because my name's Dragon.
Okay, so in the morning they go to have a little. Oh, Wild Bill had an ice fishing kit. He's just left as well. He was the only one who had access to it. Was he?
He's sitting on the next to
Yeah.
it, and the murder victims appear to be within visual distance of his house.
Oh my god! Just skipping ahead to them searching for the bodies as well. They go up to the lake and and they just
Shine a
look.
torch in.
They just look. They just look in the water, and they're all floating on the top. I was like, no, that's not going to work. It's been years. It's been 20 years, and there's just a boy, a barreled boy,
A little
on the
hand coming.
surface of the water.
A barreled
like-
boy.
That has been like frozen and defrozen and all defrost, whatever the fucking word
Well, there's
is.
some barreled boys bobbing about.
I know, just barrel boys of every bloody where.
Just barrel boys, and then the squirrel from Ice Age.
Their little hands are coming out of each one as well, aren't they?
With the number of fingers up of what murder they are.
Yeah.
One.
Jesus. But yeah, for
And you
some
go,
reason,
you've got to debarrel those boys to take his power away.
They didn't even debarrel them. They just pushed the barrels up. They didn't even take
Yeah.
the boys out. They just barreled them up. Went, okay, that'll do. And then they did the reaching themselves. They were like, oh, okay, go on.
And then
I guess we'll go and bury these in graveyard and it'll be done.
and then a random bit of grabber lore that gets added. Shit out of ice skating.
Yeah, I loved that. I was like, oh, hockey pro.
Yeah, I mean it is taken pretty much straight from curtains, isn't it? This particular moment, even like him, how he comes into the shot, like he just that slow kind of like.
Yeah, Funky Town comes on.
I didn't dislike it. Well, his ice skates were just ice as well, right?
Yeah,
Little
I
Ice
think
bits.
so,
skates.
yeah.
yeah.
I like that. That's cool. He's done it.
Yeah.
He's out there. He's in hell somewhere, making
It's
himself.
all
some
ice
little ice
actually,
skates.
so you've had time to practice because he does
Exactly.
say that on his phone calls all the
Yeah.
time. Finney, I don't know if you've been wondering about hell, but actually, little did you know, it's not fire at all. It's actually all ice.
It's actually
Whoa!
bloody freezing.
Let's
When's
go,
an episode of The
J.R.R.
Outer
Martin.
Limits where like a selfish old man doesn't want to give a woman a heart transplant and she dies, and then he starts having nightmares about hell and she comes up at the end and gives him a little burn, just a metaphorical one, and goes, funnily, where I'm going is really warm. Ironically, I thought it was the other way around, and the old man goes, no, and he goes to cold hell, just like the grabber did.
Freezing cold hell.
Yeah, no winter fuel allowance in hell. Keir Starmer's the devil. He's like, turn it on. Turn it all off.
Not, I think a little bit before, no, maybe not long after this is when Gwen gets pulled into the dream and the grabber goes, "I'm gonna show you what really happened to your mum."
I'm going to knock you.
Ebenezer
I'm not going
Scrooge style.
to do a murder on you immediately.
Yeah.
Let's have a chat. Get in the van. I've got some exposition to do.
Get in
This is the van of exposition.
And so you know you're safe, I'm gonna take the top half of my mask off. All right. If you can see
Yeah.
me eyes, I'm all right.
Yeah. I'm in
Like a
dialogue mode.
shark.
Yeah.
I'm in dialogue mode.
Look, you'll notice that your hood hasn't appeared. This is the conversation section.
Yeah.
It's true. Look, got no life bar, neither have I. It's not combat. Let's sit down and sort this out, shall we, between us?
I killed your bloody mum.
Yeah.
She didn't commit suicide. She had a dream where she saw where my victims were.
Where she rumbled my murders, which I consider cheating.
She rumbled
Which-
me murders.
It's exactly the reason that he should be pissed off with the daughter, by the way, isn't it? Like literally the same thing. He should be framing her.
Yeah. And why was he ready to go and get her like at night with balloons ready to go and like he was in full daytime grabber mode,
Yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah.
Like those balloons won't last very long. You know, you're gonna have a fresh batch.
Yeah, 70s helium balloons. Best be like that's a day.
Gets her in the van, yeah, and then he drives. Yeah, but the thing is, we didn't even see if we saw him like awkwardly winching her up or something, we might believe it a bit more. But he just goes, "I did that. That was me."
Well, the dad was having a nap that time, and he wasn't even alcoholic at the time. He was just tired.
Yeah. But luckily he came down to witness her final moments.
Yeah,
It
and
was
say
fine.
things that she can use to convince her that she can hear and
I'm
read
sorry.
back to him.
Also, this I know I keep shitting on this film, but also this says generic thing that anyone would say if they saw their other half dead.
Yeah.
Later on, when Gwen says, "And you said this," you go, "Oh my god, you must be clairvoyant because that's exactly what I said."
Yeah.
I said,
Prove it.
"Oh no, what have you done?"
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Look,
You
I'll tell you
said-
what, Ben. I don't know if you know this. I'm clairvoyant actually. Not my name. It's a power I've got. Ash, prove it to you. I didn't see you on your birthday, did I?
No.
No, you didn't.
I bet I can predict what people said to you around the time you blew out the candles on your birthday cake.
Well, it was you've hit the wall.
You hit the wall, but around that time, did they? Oh, I'm getting something like it's light words, but they're modulating their voices up and down. Got a bit of a tune to it. They didn't sing
This
you
is the
the
longest
song
bit ever,
Happy
Andy.
Birthday, haven't they? You've got
Get
to
to
respect the
it!
class.
Get to it!
Andy loves a long bit. It's his favourite. They did.
I was getting antsy. I was like,
I didn't
please say the line, Bart. Say the line.
Anyway, I hated that to the point where I did lean in and go, "What the fuck?" I went, "Well, yeah." I'm not. Also, like you wouldn't. It was generic, yes, but also I don't feel like you remember. It'd be such a horrific moment. Like I don't remember. Do you remember exactly what you said yesterday when you came in after work? No. Do you remember what you said when you were like going through the most horrific moment of your life? Probably not. Why would you remember that I said, "What have you done? It's my fault."
Well, maybe she's gaslighting and maybe you didn't say that.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate things like that when moments like that are used to like, I don't know, get someone to convince. Like, perfect example of it being a good way of doing it. Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense when little fella, what's his name? Haley Joel Osment says, that's his name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't sound right then. When he basically says about the performance to Toni Collette and what is it, a butterfly pendant or something like that? There's something like that in there, like something super specific. And I did see the performance, even though you thought I didn't. Something like that. So specific, obviously convinces her that her son has got something where you can see the dead. Perfect. Just that was just done so in such a lame way where I was like, well, I'm the opposite of convinced. Sorry.
Yeah, he should have had like a secret nickname for her. That's the usual
Yeah.
one. Where it's like, oh, my hope.
He called her Jennifer Love
Flower.
Huge Tits.
Ah!
Jennifer Love, huge tits. Don't kill yourself. You're too sexy.
You're too sexy, lol. Kiss, kiss.
Don't kill yourself. So yeah, that was. Do you know what I mean? That is just. I think that's the perfect example of. And I said this. After. I said, really well made film, really well directed film, really well acted film. For the most part, it was just the writing that I was just really struggling with. Like I was just. It was all over the place, wasn't it?
The dialogue was especially egregious, and I think that was my problem with the lead actor. I think that's it was definitely. She did the best she could with
strange
some difficult work.
It's the same writer who I think's worked with Scott Derrickson on a lot of stuff. C. Robert Cargill.
I don't mind a Cargill usually. Them two together are nice, so I don't know what happened
exactly.
there.
And the first Black Phone, great.
Yeah.
It just felt. Does this feel like maybe they like had a bit more input?
Sometimes
from
it's just
people?
tough to expand, isn't it? And like, maybe it is a bit more committee. Maybe it is a bit more what we're going to do with this. Maybe it is a Gremlins 2 no-nose situation in the writers' room. It's yes ands only.
Yeah, possibly.
But I also love how this is explained in incredible detail about me doing a clairvoyance bit, but in and then in other bits, then it just goes, so what happens if I die in the dream world? He goes, dunno, lol. And then just chases her.
Turns her into a fucking, what's it called? Spinny thing. What's it called?
Turns
the
into a
spinner.
Beyblade.
Yeah.
Turns into a Beyblade.
Let her rip and just spins around in the phone box.
Absolutely.
I'm a big fan of the new wave of spin horror that we've had in Black Phone 2 and The Conjuring Last Rites. It's the big spin. It's real spooky.
Spinning bloody mirror.
Yeah, that was a big spin.
Yeah,
I found that quite stressful. So, like on both occasions, I think spin horror is the way forward.
I agree.
I'm not being
the blood
sarcastic.
effect
I think
on
it's.
the
I think
spin.
it's.
No, I agree because it is proper like this. Whoa, whoa,
Yeah, like,
whoa!
Watch
And
out!
Jesus.
She's like vomiting on the waltzers when she's in that phone box. It's sprinkling
Oh my
everywhere.
god, yeah. Get a
Yeah.
G-force on those bloody waltzers. Change your life.
Yeah, he spins around like your classic kind. He spins, anyone who's gone on a low-cut top and screams on a waltzer, he spins them ever so fast. All the attention.
A low-cut top being spammed by a man with the biggest forearms you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah. Man who can crush a citrus fruit like it's nothing. And he's just spinning you on those waltzers.
He's been doing it for 12 hours a day for 30 years. He's got forearms like
spinning
Popeye.
upwards of four teenagers at a time at speeds with a centrifugal force that could like mince you out. Absolutely done.
Mince you
Put
out.
Put you through a
That's
tea
a horrible
strainer.
phrase.
Oh, I've been minced out. I'm feeling everything.
Yeah. All my solids have been like really forced through me like a tea bag.
It's turned you into a smoothie. So yeah, they managed to wake her up. And to be fair, I thought might be dead after that spin and the other things.
Yeah.
But
It looked like he got a neck, but it was just all arm blood.
Yeah.
He looked like he chopped her on the neck, but she's used her self-belief to just get better.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's done that. She's got the old adamantium powers.
Yeah, it is like playing army in the playground, isn't it? Because I've got a force field actually. He's like, fuck.
Well, no, that's when she
considered that.
basically just goes, "Oh, now I've actually realised that I've got superpowers in here, and I'm going to do a big Jean Grey boom at you,
Yeah.
and you're going to and you're going to cower down. Oh no, I've got no power anymore."
Yeah, it's like she was like really low on HP, and now she's leveled up, and it's just come boom, everything's back up.
Great stuff. Armando is searching for the boys' bodies. He won't give up, even if it's nighttime. He's like, I'm going to find these boys' bodies. And that is when old Grabber goes and
Breaks the ice behind him, tries to Final Destination.
pushes him
He's
in.
invisible in his mind.
Yeah, goes and goes. Well, I'm gonna hammer behind him so that he thinks that by him hammering, he's actually put himself in the ice. Gutted.
As far as the law is concerned, this is just an accident in the workplace.
He falls in. He's freezing.
They get him out, and I love it. At this point, the film just has a stop for that night where they rescue him and go, Thank goodness he's all right. They pop round. She calls Barbara Cuntwagon and then goes, right, see you tomorrow when we'll do the finale. He's
Yeah.
all
See you
right.
tomorrow
He
for the
needs a
finale.
rest.
Will I have a rest? Yeah, charge up.
Yeah,
Um,
everyone needs a long rest.
Finney and Gwen's father, Terence, arrives in a lovely snowplow that he's borrowed, and he's gone, me, a sober man, has come to save you both. And then
And to
Gwen,
see if you fancy that girl.
Yeah, it literally adds nothing to the plot at this point. It's like we know that he's a changed man because they're talking about like his alcohol
Yeah.
chits and stuff. Why do we need him to turn up in the snowplow that actually nobody wants or needs and
I
doesn't
think
get used?
if you are in, if like they're in complete peril, and maybe we're like, oh my god, they're screwed, nothing can save them now, and then he
Yeah.
turns up,
Mm,
we can be a bit more like,
Daddy's
oh,
here. Yeah.
yeah. But the fact he just turns up and goes, right, we're off, and Gwen goes, nah,
Yeah, yeah.
I've got a finale to do in a minute.
Yeah.
Don't
He's like,
interrupt
can I
that.
convince you not to? And he goes, I remember what you said when Mum died. And he goes, I'm on board.
Yeah, I'm on board, which is basically, oh no, you're dead.
Yeah.
Allow me
Oh
to stand
no.
in the background with these other characters while you do the last
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah. He don't know. He does do a little jump in, doesn't he, and gets one of the barrels or gets something.
Oh, he does too. Yeah, which would not to be a. Oh, it's not very realistic, but like all this jumping in the ice water and surviving and being fine and like afterwards.
You'd be
No.
done for.
Yeah, no, sorry. You're at least getting frostbite. You're having hypothermia. Your body goes
You
into
wouldn't be
shock. You're
long getting
probably dead.
frostbite.
You're probably dead from shock. Like that.
Yeah.
You're not. You're gonna have a cardiac arrest. You're not gonna be grabbing barrels. You'll be going. like,
Unless you have a scene early in the film where the dad is in the garden going, ever since I've stopped being alcoholic, you know what gets me by? Ice baths. I have one every
Yeah, there we
day.
go.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, I could do 5 minutes in an ice bath now. That's right.
Yeah.
Mental strength.
I would have popped so big if they'd have done that in
Yeah.
a good way. I'd have been like, fine, deal,
What are you
sure.
doing, Dad?
If someone went,
Yeah.
someone's got to jump in this ice to get the barrel. Who's gonna
Ice
do
bath.
It's
it?
me. Yeah, I've got
Pencil
really
dived
into
in.
doing
Yeah.
mad stunts. I do ice baths every day. Yes, please.
Sometimes, and I don't want to blow toot our horns too much, but we rewrite the film pretty well when we do these.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
Ice
those
bath,
cinema
man.
sins folks have got nothing on us. They'll be like, sorry, I can see no mistakes in this film. The shortest video ever. 10 out of 10, no notes.
So, what happens here?
So as soon as the barrel
Gwen
boys,
gives them both a bit of a bollocking, Terence and Finney, didn't she? Dad and brother, just for being. You love alcohol and you love drugs, trying to get rid of your traumatic pasts. For God's sake,
just be like me and see the future in your prophetic dreams and have superpowers.
Yeah.
Or shut up.
So then the finale, joined by.
She selfishly falls asleep to have a fight.
Yeah, because also, I kept thinking it just looks like she's been asleep during the finale. Like someone who doesn't quite understand what's going on would just be like, "Lazy bitch." What's going on? Everyone else is risking their lives.
Yeah.
Someone invisible over there doing something as well.
You slept for the old bloody thing.
Yes, you slept for the whole thing. Boring, was it?
As Barbara's commenting it, as Barbara there going, "Oh, it's possessed, is it? And now you're having a sleep about it, not
Nudging
doing
her.
anything."
Sorry, keeping you up, are we? Keeping you up.
To go to the frozen lake to recover the three missing boys. And as they search, Gwen nods off, and this is when the grabber attacks in his final form, which is ice skating. His final form, which is the grabber. Ice skating man. I want to see
with his toothy ice skating man.
Oh yeah, he's got.
Oh yeah,
snappy teeth.
But I don't know. Even that looked a bit.
I liked that. I liked it.
You did like it. But you know when there's a
sorry, that was I need to take that back. Sorry, I didn't mean to
what
for it to
did you
not.
say? What did you
I
say?
went, shut up, and you. And nobody said anything or laughed. I was like, hang on, let me just address it.
Cancelled.
You know when someone's face is like a skeleton's like made up in a horror film, but it doesn't quite look like a skeleton. It almost looks like, rather than being like a sunken skeleton, it looks like it's on top of someone's face. Do you know what I mean?
It's all the lips on the teeth on the lips. Yeah,
like it just
You
looks
could
like
have really pulled all of Ethan Hawke's face off.
Yeah. He should have actually done a bit of method acting and yanked the bottom half of his face off. Come on.
You could have If you could have taken a little
Also-
bit of the Jared Leto school of acting and become an emotionless internet man, then you too could have been real method about this.
But also, and I'm complaining about trailers now. That moment's in the trailer. Why do that? Let's have this moment in the film where we go, oh, look at how horrible that is.
I wouldn't have
Put it
shown him
in a
at all. I'd
trailer.
have just had him on the phone, his voice going, "It's me, the grabber. I'm back. Don't call me Bill. See you later. The grabber 2.
Don't call me.
The grabber 2.
The grabber 2, colon, black phone. Black
like
phone,
it.
sir.
I like it. During the struggle, Gwen locates the boys' bodies somehow. Easy enough. They're down there, aren't they? If they're down there, you'll be able to see them. Don't
In the
matter.
crystal clear,
I
100%
was gonna say-
visibility for 10 miles water.
I know. Apparently, nary a leaf has fallen into this pond. Nary a
Yeah.
nary a tree. Nary a
Yeah.
twig. And it's supposed to there's supposed to be fish living down there, so it definitely unfreezes because they'd have to get oxygen in there. So I don't know why this water's so clear.
I find it odd enough swimming underwater in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, trying to find a chest that's glowing.
Yeah, yeah.
These boys in their barrels, these barrel boys are absolutely. I mean, maybe, we don't know, maybe one of Gwen's powers, she does have like Arkham detective vision.
Yeah.
Sees them all.
Yeah, she got the little breathing apparatus that
Yeah, she
Aloy's got as well.
retraces his steps to know exactly where they were, and then goes, right, there they are. If only I knew someone who was dead good at jumping into ice to get him out, because meanwhile the grabber is up top, absolutely clean in house.
Yeah, so what does he do? He's like, he like sticks his axe in one guy and drags him along. The other Christian lady, he makes her
3Ds her through the ice.
face
Yeah.
plant. She makes you like face plants. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. And you can see him coming because you can see his little ice skating track marks coming straight at you. But yeah, when they get the barrels out, the barrels start grabbing him by the ankles as well.
Yeah.
But like we don't really see them move. It kind of just happens.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
Gwen basically goes, well, I've bought some mates now because actually these boys are on my side.
Yeah. Well, I'm not scared actually because they're dead.
Yeah, I killed them when they had bodies.
I killed them when they were alive. Yeah, exactly. I'm not bothered. But no, we do get a moment where, and again, it's pretty good when Finney's like trying to when he's fighting him, but like he obviously can't see him. I almost think, why would he not be able? Should he be able to see him, or we only? Because
Well, he's not in Dream World. I mean, it's
He's
quite
not in
lucky
Dream
that what he
World,
does
okay.
is he does get his head and smash him in.
He
Imagine if
fills
when
him up. He fills up his back when he grabs him. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's right.
Like a cat, like kneading him.
Yeah. Oh,
Right,
can you
where
imagine if
are
he got it
you?
wrong? Gwen is like, Vinny, you have got him by the dick. I'm so sorry. He's like,
You're giving him a hand job.
What?
Have that. You're just wanking off the grabber now.
No, you're
And
the
that's why they
grabber.
should have said
Oh,
wanker
no.
instead of twat.
But I
I've
mean,
become the thing I hated, the grabber.
this final moment of him like saying, hell is not fire, it's ice or whatever he says. Pretty cool, I thought.
Hoisted by his own petard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I quite like that. Smashes his face to dust.
Yeah.
And that's it. They win.
Go home. Ask about Mustang. No answer. Credits.
Ask about
Stop
Mustang.
saying that, Dad. I don't fancy her. Why not? Actually, she's
Yeah.
beautiful, but
Yeah.
Just before they leave.
it's not on my mind. My sister was trying to be murdered by a ghost grabber. Fair enough.
Before they leave, Gwen gets a phone call from Hope.
Oh yeah.
A bit of a self-centered "I'm in heaven," ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Sort of.
I ain't got long.
Tell your brother I love him, not you. See ya.
Tell your brother I love him.
Hang on. Sorry. Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. It's Jesus.
He's always bending the air.
He's mixing up margaritas again. It's cocktail night on in heaven today. Yeah, so I better go anyway. See ya.
See ya. I'm off to play Naked Twister with Jimi Hendrix and who else?
Prince.
Prince, obviously, and what's the woman who sang Fairy Tale of New York and got killed by a speedboat?
Oh, Mrs. Poe.
Kirsty McCall.
Kirsty McCall, yeah, her as well. Bring out Kirsty McCall to anyone of like the generation older than us. They'll always tell you how she died. Speedboat. Speedboat to death. There we go. And that's it. That's the Black Phone 2. I've got a little quiz.
You
I've
ready for
made a
quiz?
little quiz. It's called the Creepy Cool Quiz. Could have a better name,
Okay.
but I couldn't think of anything else. I'm going
It's
to
all right.
give you a couple of words from a phone call, a creepy phone call in horror history. And you have to tell me what the film it's from is.
We've got more adventurous than name games since you were last with us, Ash. We've
Oh,
gone.
I know. This is fun.
I feel like we've ran out of name games. Kind of run its course. Sorry to say that to anyone who likes it,
but we've rhymed every word in the English language.
because we'd be going the Black Bone, the Black
Especially when it's a
Cone.
sequel. And Ben, you made a mistake there. You've said the. It's not in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fucked it right up. Okay, so I'm probably gonna start off a little bit easier. How will we do this? I guess you'll both attempt to answer. No buzzing in. That's very silly, isn't it? Okay, so the first call. Phone rings. Answer it. Person on the other side says 7 days.
The Ring.
The Ring.
Ringu. Yeah.
Correct.
Is it
is
Samara
the Ring
that phones them?
Ringu.
Didn't say. Is it the film you got to say who's phoning?
Oh, Samara Sadako.
Well, I haven't got that information about everyone, so just the film's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. If you listened, Andy.
I'll say because most
Get
of
your
them
fucking
are
listening ears on. You've
most
got them
of
on your
them
bloody
are
headphones.
killer.
Oh, wasn't listening.
Killer of sorts. Okay, how about this? I actually like this one. This one is a really good one. Chapstick. It's preceded by a question. Now, if you don't know the answer, I can give you the question. This is quite niche as well, but if you know, you know.
Is it? It's not Silence of the Lambs.
It's not Silence of the Lambs.
Because he likes lotion, doesn't he? So
Yeah. I could see you buy those products though.
yeah, skincare.
I like your logic.
Chapstick. It was in the trailer for this film as well.
What question does it precede?
The question that precedes it is, oh, if you know everything, what have I got in my hand right now?
Oh.
Oh, now. Now it rings a bell.
I could tell you who says it. That'll be the next clue.
Go on.
Do you need another clue? Yeah. I'll give you that. I don't know the character name. The person who says it is Richard Gere, famous for Hamster Up the Bottom. Allegedly.
Pretty Woman.
It's not Pretty Woman. It's still essentially a horror film.
Pretty Woman is a horror film.
Pretty Woman is a horror film. Huh?
Is it Cape Fear?
No. That's De Niro. Or is he in that?
Yeah, I can't remember anything that Richard Gere is in. I can't lie.
I'll get and the year is 2002.
2002.
It was in the trailer. I remember it in the trailer. Like it's so silly in the trailer. Like it's amusingly silly.
Do you just need to warn you, Ben? There's every chance that both Ash and I will claim this film doesn't exist after you say it.
You'll know it exists. You'll know it exists. But again, you might not be familiar. It's a bit. It is definitely one of those where like you even know you don't.
Okay.
Do you give up?
I give up. Yeah.
The film is The Mothman Prophecies.
I've never heard of it. Yeah.
You never heard of it? There's a Mothman in it, and there's some prophecies as well.
No.
He's on the phone. He thinks it's his dead wife. Is someone pretending to be his dead wife? He thinks, and he goes, "Oh, if you know everything, what have I got in my hand? Chapstick." And he has.
Sounds like a dream you've had, Ben. I don't think.
Yeah.
Google it. You call yourself horror experts.
What's a Mothman?
You call yourself horror experts. Oh, I've been on the YouTube official horror channel.
I'll just Google it now, Ben.
Never heard of bloody Mothman Prophecies?
Zero results.
What do you
It's
mean?
pretty
It's a
good.
prophecy of a Mothman.
Mothman. It was only the second one. I ain't going easy on you anymore. You can all eat shit. Anyway, next one.
Exist?
Who says this? Have you checked on the children lately?
Oh, that's when a stranger calls.
Yeah.
Correct. Look at that. There you go.
Yeah, when you give us films that exist, Ben, we can do it.
Weirdo.
Something's wrong with Ben.
I'm going to start making some up. I'm going to start making some up just to fuck with you. Okay, how about
You
this?
already have?
How about this? Where did you put Agnes, Billy?
Oh, this is Black Xmas.
It's not.
Or Black Christmas.
Yeah,
They're the
Black
same.
Christmas is correct. That's right.
That's how young people say Christmas,
That's
Ben.
right. Previously, I would have said Black Xmas correct, but because you're fucking with me, I will say no. Actually, it's Black Christmas.
It's Black Christmas, the Lord's Day.
Christmas. Okay, next one. Phone rings. Oh, actually, this is a clue. It might not be the phone. It might be like a weird crackly dial-up, little dial-up thing. Help me.
Sorry, I didn't move my face to be that rude.
Fuck.
Oh, fucking stupid. Could be fucking anything.
Someone who's
I
stuck
did a
in
bit of
the
your accent. I did a bit of your accent there.
I know, I enjoyed it. Thank you, you nailed it.
someone who's stuck in the internet, in the
Someone who's
dial-up.
stuck. Someone who might be a bit stuck in the internet. And it might be a bit J horror.
Or is it Pulse?
Pulse.
I'll give you both that. You can both have it. I'm not keeping score anyway, so we're just playing for
It's
bragging
2-2.
rights.
I am.
Yeah.
Now I've done this one. I'm almost like amateur. Do you like scary movies?
Scream.
Was that the exact same time?
Right, take it to the cassette, Ben. Who said it first?
I feel like Ash started saying the word first, but you finished the word at the same time. What does that mean?
That means Ash wins.
I mean that would mean, I think in the spirit of the game, that would mean Ash got it right.
Okay.
All about fair play
I've
over
only
here,
got I've only got a couple more.
3-2.
No, 3 more. I've got 3 more.
Oh, easy.
I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy.
Nightmare on Elm Street. The gloves are off, mate.
Yeah, I know. The bladed glove is off. 3-3.
Very well done. How about this one? This is the one about the old lady who dries her wet dog in the microwave.
Urban Legend.
Oh, fuck.
It is urban legend. It is urban
4-3.
legend. God, you got it, mate. That champagne has loosened your
Ooh, his giblets.
it's loosened your giblets, mate. You have to sort it out. Okay, and the final one is this is the person making the phone call, and we perceive it from their point of view. It's not like they don't receive the phone call; they're making a phone call, and they say, "I guess I'm a pretty sick guy."
Can you do a full impression?
Yes, please.
Okay, I won't do an impression, but this person, they're absolutely disheveled.
Sorry,
On the
I was
ground.
when he really paused about doing that, he mentioned they've got a Chinese accent, Ben is gonna get cancelled.
They've got a really strong. They're disheveled and they're making a confession to their lawyer.
American Psycho.
You've got it. You've got it.
Oh,
Good work.
okay, well done, I guess.
I guess I'm a pretty sick guy. Is what he says.
Actually, you need to know this, that I only rose based on the standard of the competition, which was incredibly high.
I'll accept your compliments.
He lists everyone is when he's listing everybody he's killed. Some escort girls in an apartment uptown, some homeless people, maybe 5 or 10, an NYU
rapping?
girl I met in Central Park. I left her at a parking lot behind some donut shop. I killed Bethany, my old girlfriend, with a nail gun, and some old F-slur
Man.
with a dog. Killed some girl with a chainsaw. She almost got away. Someone else. Yeah. Do you reckon he did? Did he do any of that? Or was it all in his little twisted mind?
That's the question, the eternal question.
That's the eternal question.
He just did Jared Leto, and that was it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Anyway, there we go. That's the end of that quiz. Should we rate the movie?
I think we should.
Oh no, wait! I've got one more.
Oh, it's not good enough. I don't have enough points to win.
I scrolled down.
I
The
don't
last one
care.
is. The last one is. It's very of its time. What's up?
Scary movie.
Scary movie.
2.
Is it 2 or 1?
I think it's 1.
Yeah, I think it's 1. There we go. That's the last one. John, that was really hard to find. The amount of this is a creepy phone call in a film, and I go, well, what do they say? You'll never know.
Yeah, but the phone was wrong.
I was like going through bloody clips on YouTube. Anyway, rate the movie. Black Phone 2. A to F. Pluses and minuses allowed. Rate good or rate bad. Ash, would you like to rate Black Phone 2? Not the
No,
Black Phone
I want
2.
to hear everyone else's and then say the same. See, I think for me, if I'm just going by like gut instinct, I think a B minus, but I feel like that's quite high for how I was feeling in the cinema watching it. So
Yeah.
maybe a C plus, but that feels really mean. Like it's not. I don't think it's a C standard. So I'll stick with B minus.
This was your opportunity, Ash. People would say if
I
you've
think
gone
that's
for a
pretty
C, then they'd be like,
generous.
shit the wall, she's gone bitter. But no, you've still got a lot of positivity and life
Yeah.
in you.
Yeah, that's pretty. I think that's pretty generous, I would say.
Do you think? Oh, C plus then.
Okay. I didn't mean to
No,
convince you.
B minus.
I mean, I'm going for a C minus. And the reason
But Ben's going, well, I'm going for an A minus. The
I'm going for
harsh
an A
distribution.
minus because I think it's fine for me to appreciate a lot of stuff about the film, about like the filmmaker, the stuff, like the cinematography is great. I love the Super 8 stuff.
Yeah, that was
Like
so good.
as a visual, like I love the where it's set, like at this Alpine Lake, and the fact that it's they're stuck, they're stranded there. And I think the grabber as a character is great. I just think the writing for me, and obviously that's usually the thing that's the most important in films, was just a bit wishy-washy. A
Yeah.
bit wishy-washy. It couldn't fully commit to like one theme or another, and I feel like it just kept bouncing between things, not backing anything up, kind of just this is the reason, is it? Yeah. And this, and I just feel like it was quite weak compared to the Black Phone, and it's disappointing because I really like that film. So C minus, unfortunately.
A C minus, almost a D.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about what did I give Good Boy, because obviously I like Good Boy for the fact that it's a absolutely lovely dog in it, but again, it was the actual body of the film, the scares, the actual story that really just didn't land. So I think I might have
I
gone
think what's
C.
happened, Ben, is you've had such a strong year for horror. The tide
Yeah.
mark is really high now.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
And if something falls short of that, leaves you a bit cold.
Mm. I was a bit chilly.
Like
I'm
hell.
gonna go somewhere between the two of you. I'm gonna go for, you know what? I like the style of it enough and the visual style and those grainy murders that I'm gonna stick a plus on my C. I'm gonna go a C plus because technically I think it's a good film. In a world where we haven't had any Nightmare on Elm Street for a generation, I like the messing around with the dream stuff.
Mm.
But that is also where it falls down a little because it made me go away thinking, did I need the grabber inserted into this? Or did you have a script and a premise to do some kind of unconnected dream logic, psychic mom kind of world that you've made sort of crowbarred the black phone into because you had an
Yeah.
IP that did well. Maybe you could have had something completely unconnected. Maybe you could have just used this power for an almost inevitable at this point return to Nightmare on Elm Street at some time and used some of this in that. Maybe, maybe. I didn't hate it like both of you. There were some bits of the written element that just didn't work for me, and it felt like it suffers for me being a Black Phone sequel more so than it would a standalone film because the Black Phone was really character focused. It was so much about knowing who these people were and unpicking that mystery slowly and spending a lot of quiet, non-violent, non like high octane time with the characters, sometimes just entirely on their own, thinking about stuff. And this, it was 100 miles a minute. It just went for it. And the pacing is all very different. It's a very odd series to watch back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tonal whiplash, as you said
Eternal
before.
Whiplash.
Right, VHS. Yeah. I think that's fair. That's a
I
nice
still see it.
compromise.
Like it's interesting enough. Like I think it
Yeah.
should do well.
I'm sure some people will love it. I'm sure they will.
Yeah. I think the C zone is right. I do think the C zone is right. I got a little afraid, and I get a bit positive when I'm afraid. So I think I am going to join you on C plus because I do feel
Mm.
that's probably more accurate to my actual feelings on it. I just haven't rated things in ages, so I'm like, I don't
I
want to
mean,
be.
it is hard to rate things, especially from a genre you
Yeah.
absolutely love, where it's almost like, takes a lot for you to actually be critical of something like that. But
yeah. But I do really agree. Like the actual, I remember there's that bit where they have a shot and you can see like the car's lights coming forward when the dad's pulled up. And sorry if there's a noise downstairs, it'll be fine.
I thought it was a spider again.
You can see the plow lights and the three of them talking, and I thought that's just a really beautiful shot. Like it is made very beautifully. It's just some choices were just bonkers.
Yeah, I agree with that. There we go then. That is Black Phone 2. Thanks so much for joining us, Ash. Always a pleasure, isn't it? It's always a pleasure. It's always a good time.
Back.
No,
I love coming and chatting with you both.
Thank you for coming back. We appreciate it. Much obliged. So thanks everybody for listening. Oh wait, Ash, where can our listeners keep up to speed with you? Anything that might be happening with you on Halloween and Horror Game Awards stuff as well? Where can we follow you to keep up to speed with that?
So you'll be able to find me any and everywhere that I have content, which is Twitch, Instagram, YouTube. They're my main ones at the moment, which is Ash Millman, ASHMILLMAN, and the Horror Game Awards you can find by looking up Horror Game Awards, and all of our profiles will come linked up. But I think it's Horror Game Awards on Twitter and on Instagram, and you can click on the link tree there and find everything else. But the Horror Game Awards is the brand, and that's what it is on YouTube, and that's where you can see all our trailers and fun stuff, and more announcements are to come very soon.
Nice. Well,
we will put
those links in the show notes, of course, so everybody can find them nice and easily. Thanks to everyone for listening. If you enjoyed the show, become a patron at patreon.com/horror hangout. Thanks to Taj Easton for our theme music. Thanks to Acast and Rusty Quill for hosting the show. Please consider giving us a rating or a review. More than a C, more than a C plus. You can't really rate podcasts.
Even if you hit the wall, 5 stars or more, please.
I love how we've given no context for the wall comment actually in the video.
We talked about it before we started, and we will not.
We're on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Threads, all in one place. horrorhangout.co.uk for everything in one place. Next week we're covering Razorback, the big killer boar monster movie from, and I guess we'll be talking about everything else that we watch at Forbidden Worlds Film Festival as well. So looking forward to
that. Amazing. Thank you for joining us as always, Ash. Always lovely to see you.
Thank you.
Bill, I will catch you next time.
Wait,
don't call me Bill.
Yeah.
Okay. See you later now.
Good night, everybody. Bye.